it away. And it's hit deep to left center. Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza, and the Mets lead 3-2.
1 on, 2 out. Martinez hits one to deep right center field. At the wall. Tie game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to everybody. Late afternoon here on this Saturday. It is your boy Lewis Sports Number giving you New York Yankees baseball here with the Boston Red Sox. It is the rivalry once again. The Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees here at Yankee Stadium on this late Saturday afternoon. Thank you for spending time with me to enjoy this live stream. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure those notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing this on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. It is the Boston Red Sox against my New York Yankees right here on the Lewis Sports Network. We got the left-hander for Boston, Eduardo Rodriguez, the left-hander for Boston, going up against Jameson Taillon for the New York Yankees. Yankees coming in 31-27. We just lost the last game by the score of 5-2 to Boston. Boston with a record of 34-23, currently on pace right now, second in the AL East behind the Tampa Bay Rays, who are in first, and I believe they have baseball's best record. The Yankees are in third place in that same American League East. But before we get started, again, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. The game should be starting at around 7:05 Eastern time, but we are here early just to cover the bases, man. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing great. Before we get started, let's just look at some out-of-town scores before we get some details of this game. We got Cleveland up 10-4 on Baltimore, top of the eighth inning in Baltimore, Camden Yards. We got the Phillies beating the Nationals by the score of 4-2, bottom of the eighth inning in that game. One runner on base for the Phillies. Right now, Miami and Pittsburgh. Miami up 5-2, bottom of the eighth. Bases loaded with 2 outs in Pittsburgh. Arizona and Milwaukee tied at 5 in the top of the eighth inning right now with 1 out and 1 man on base. The Cubs and the Giants will play at 7:15. San Francisco right there on pace with the Tampa Bay Rays in terms of having the best record in baseball. They are 36-21. The Cubs just lost the last game, and they'll be playing. Our game is pretty much starting soon in just a bit. The Dodgers and the Braves will be at 7:15. We got Oakland against Colorado. Oakland having a really good season so far, 34-25 on the season, going up against the Rockies at 9:10. We have Seattle against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim at 10:07. And then finally, the last game of this of the night, we have the Mets against the Padres in San Diego. So let's look at some scores that have already gone in. We have the White Sox losing to Detroit by the score of 4-3. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. We got Cincinnati defeating St. Louis by the score of 5-2. Houston losing to Toronto today by the score of 6-2. Tampa Bay beats Texas 3-0, and again, maintain they are 37-23 now. I'm thinking San Francisco is ahead of them by percentage points, and Minnesota defeats Kansas City by the score of 5-4, and Minnesota gets the win. So our game, let's look at the injuries. I can't believe they said rivalry renewed. The rivalry is not this. It's really not as the same like it used to be. The rivalry is not what it used to be. So any Red Sox fans in the building, let me know if any Yankee fans are in the building, man. Let me know. I will make sure to give you a shout out. I'm a Yankees fan myself, but like I said, as much as I don't like the Red Sox, again, I always just do it. It's in the spirit of competition, nothing personal. You know how it is. So, again, much respect and give the Red Sox credit. I didn't think the Red Sox would be playing this well at this point of the season, but you got to give the Red Sox a lot of credit. The Yankees, they've been disappointing this season. When you look at, we've had injuries. Our starting pitching is very we really don't have any dependability on our starting pitching, and then it magnifies even worse when Jarrett Cole struggles in his starts, because who do you trust after him? And it's been bad. And then obviously offensively, we don't hit with runners in scoring position. We have a problem putting the ball in play. DJ LeMahieu is having an off year so far. Hopefully he can pick it up in the second half. But we've grounded into more double plays than any team in baseball. And we are much more higher than the major league average of teams who ground into double plays, which basically means that when there's runners in scoring position, we just find a way to not be able to get the ball past the infield. So it's been a very big problem for us. And I will say that we could also use an outfielder Gary Sanchez has been absolutely horrific as a catcher. But do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Can't wait to do this game. I'm excited. I want to see what the Yankees are made of. Let's see what they are going to do in this game today. You know what? I get the feeling that this game is at 7:15 and not 7:05 because I thought the game was supposed to be at 7:05, but I'm starting now. Oh no, it's at 7:15. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I may be 20 minutes early, but it's all good. Once the game starts, I know it's going to be bumping up here in the Lewis Sports Network, so I'm really excited for that. Hope you guys appreciate the thumbnail. I got who did I have? I have Aaron Judge. I forgot who else I put. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton. Forgot who I had in the background there, but and then you have obviously. Well, that was at the time when Mookie was there. You had Chris Sale, them boys. So just let you know. But let me see who was in the chat. I think I saw somebody check in. Shout out to Jay in the building. Appreciate you coming on through. What is going on, bro? What's going on? You know, I don't want to speak on him, but I know you're so glad that your boy is gone. And from what I'm hearing, if AD leaves, that is very possible that they say AD might leave. Because I forgot that AD did not sign. He was traded and didn't sign the extension for the Lakers, or did he sign? I probably might be getting this wrong. Let me type in AD's contract. There we go. Let's see what it says. Oh no, he already signed. Okay. Oh, so LeBron has a 2-year deal until 2023, and AD signed a 5-year, $100 million deal, 190 back in December, early December. Okay, so that means that damn, LeBron signed 2 years. So where's he going to go in 2023? But that would only be if Anthony Davis decides that he would want to get traded. Does AD have a no trade clause? I have no idea if he does. I'm hoping that Jamison Taylor could give us a really good start today because our pitching has been absolutely horrendous this year. And despite the fact that Corey Kluber's thrown a no-hitter, or should I say Corey Luber, it has not really been good for us. So I'm really hoping that we can right the ship. Because right now, after going on a hot streak, we've cooled down now. So now we're 31 and 27. And so I'm hoping that things will get better here on out. So like I said before, hopefully you guys are enjoying the weekend. The game should be starting in about 9 minutes. So right now it's been a lot of commercials right now because the game is nationally televised. So that tells me that it's going to probably be at that sounds like FS1 Sports. If not FS1 Sports, probably the Yes Network. If not the Yes Network, maybe Channel 11. They probably even might be on the MLB Network, for all I know. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to give you the lineups for both teams. All right. So we got. I know that's Alex Verdugo. Trying to figure out who this guy is. Okay, Danny Santana. Oh wow, he's 30 years old. Okay. Okay, so we got Danny Santana, the DH, batting leadoff. We got Alex Verdugo, the left fielder, batting second. We got Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, batting third. Rafael Devers, the third baseman, batting fourth. We got Hunter Renfroe, the right fielder, batting sixth. We got, is that Mike Gonzalez? Marwin Gonzalez batting sixth. I forgot it was Marvin, not Mike. Marwin Gonzalez batting sixth. What is this? Is that Kiko Hernandez, the center fielder, batting seventh. We got Christian Vasquez, the catcher, batting eighth. And we got, I think that's Alec Dahlbeck batting ninth. Bobby Dahlbeck batting ninth. I just forgot some of these names because I haven't done a Red Sox game in a while. So, yeah, that's Christian Vasquez. I was right. So, that's Bobby Dahlbeck batting ninth. Starting pitcher is Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox, left-handed pitcher. All right, for my New York Yankees, smash the like, hit that subscribe. We have, it's like you got to know your team, right? So, got to know your team. Let me just go up to the top. Here we go. DJ LeMahieu batting leadoff, second baseman for my New York Yankees, batting second. DHing is Giancarlo Stanton, batting third. Judge is playing center field today. He's not playing right field. All right, is Aaron Judge batting at the 3 spot. Batting at cleanup is third baseman Gio Urshela. Gleyber Torres, the shortstop, is batting 6th. We have Gittins, the first baseman, is batting 6th. Miguel Andujar, left fielder, batting 7th. Gary Sanchez, the catcher, batting 8th. And Clint Frazier, the right fielder, is batting 9th for the New York Yankees. Definitely let me know what you guys are looking forward to in this game coming up as well. Shout out to Valix Prime Sports. Appreciate you coming on through. What is going on, my man? What's up? Guys, go check out Valix Prime Sports if you haven't had the opportunity. Doing really good content over there. Over 500 subscribers. Continue to help them grow if you possibly can. I truly appreciate that as a content creator myself. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Valix Prime Sports. Who do you guys have winning this game? Do you got the Yankees winning? Do you have the Red Sox winning? The Red Sox, they just got to keep up with. They're not too far off from the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay is 37-23. So I think it just makes sense that Boston has to win this game. These games do matter. So looking forward to see what happens in today's game. Oh, he said Yankees, of course. Shout out to AJ Marshall. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Lewis, I look forward for the Yankees offense. Some offense score early would be nice. We got to score early. We have gone innings without scoring runs. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, that Fox music, I miss it. Welcome to Yankee Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, right on the channel. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. All right, so Tom Verdugo, who is this? Who is this? Joe Davis, never heard of him. I know Tom Verdugo, one of my favorite guys to listen to when it comes to baseball. Brilliant baseball mind, Tom Verdugo.
Players in the game. The Astros threw him 61 fastballs out of
wow, Rafael Devers has 33 extra base hits this season, which leads all of baseball. Leads all of baseball. Shout out to Darren in the building. What's going on, man? Long time no see. Yeah, Devers killed us with that 3-run shot in the first inning. I was so pissed about that, man. So pissed. But we got to score early. Well, part of the problem is like I said, we don't put the ball in play. It's really no surprise. Guys, a lot of guys have regressed since the bubble last year. We have a lot of guys having down years and then injuries. Judge is hitting 357, 7 home runs in the last 24 games. I mean, that's great and all, but the problem is I noticed that now that Giancarlo and Aaron Judge have tried to become more contact hitters and hit the ball the opposite field, they're not now hitting home runs now. And the thing is also, they're not hitting with guys on base. Oh, you waiting for the basketball game? Yeah, that's right. Brooklyn against Milwaukee, game 1, second round. Shout out to Juan Rodriguez. Appreciate you coming on through. He says, let's go Red Sox. Okay, we got a Red Sox fan. Little rivalry going here. But again, Juan, appreciate you coming on through, though. Smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. That's some really nice graffiti of both the Red Sox and the Yankees. So that's major respect. Guys, smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to share the stream. I'm excited for this one. Red Sox Yankees. Let's see what's going on in today's game. By the way, I hope you guys like my thumbnail. I had to put two of my favorite shortstops. Nomar Garciaparra, who was one of the great, and first of all, great. I know Red Sox fans, they know him so freaking well. But I'm saying to the average viewer who did not get to see Nomar Garciaparra play, he was one of the best shortstops in the American League. He was trending to becoming one of the best shortstops in Major League history. The issue with Nomar, what happened was his injuries. The injuries eventually caught up with Nomar from his time in Boston, and he ended up getting traded. And once he started getting injured, he was losing value on on defensively at shortstop. He started to lose range. It was so crazy. And this was Nomar when he was still young, so he was losing range. Before he got traded for Orlando Cabrera, and then obviously the Red Sox went on to win a World Series without him, and I felt bad for Nomar. He had some good years with the Dodgers, and then I think he had one more good season. I think it was in Oakland, but then after that, he was just never the same after that. Darren says, I also got the Cubs game, 4 and 5 innings. Yankees could win. Their current has them losing this by multiple runs. I'm a Red Sox fan, but gotta respect with the Yankees. I'm not a Yankees hater. Hey, listen. I appreciate people who are a fan of their teams, who are diehard fans, but can show the respect to their opponent. Respect to their opponent. The problem is guys get so emotionally invested in their baseball teams or whatever sport that they get into when it comes to a team sport that they take it personally when it's like, and they try to make something out of nothing in terms of rivalry. It's competitive. You expect it. You want your teams to win. But there's no need to get personal to the point it's like that you want to hurt somebody because, their view is different and they're not a fan of your team. It's all about respect. Yeah, the Yankees could win. I mean, we got to get to Eduardo Rodriguez early. We have to. That's going to be the key. All right, man, it's 90 degrees, 35% humidity. So listen to the Red Sox lineup right now. You guys will listen.
In the lineup and not hitting leadoff. It's Danny Santana leading things off for the third game in a row. J.D. Martinez, a late scratch from the lineup, tweaked his wrist sliding into second base last night, so they had Hunter Renfroe in there instead. Marwin Gonzalez at second, couple of doubles in last night's game. And down at the bottom, Bobby Dahlbeck getting another opportunity after a couple days out of the lineup for the rookie. They face off with Jamison Tyone.
Okay, guys, make sure to smash the like, hit that subscribe. Darren says, you think the Nets will win tonight? I got the Nets winning in game one. I got them. I mean, hey, with the way the Bucks, because the reason being is because I know both teams have had a little bit of a layoff, but remember, the Bucks swept the Heat, so they have, I believe they have 2 extra days. Both teams are going to be a little bit rusty, but I'm interested to see how the Nets are going to be offensively. Are they going to share the ball or are they going to be ISO? Because this is a different Bucks team and they are better. But Giannis still has to prove that he can be able to hit shots when they. But then at the same time, it's not going to be much. So we got Miguel Andujar at left, Aaron Judge at center, and Clint Frazier at right for the outfield for the Yankees. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Okay, Urshela, Torres, LeMahieu, and Chris Gittins in the infield. So all right, Rodriguez has been trashed. So if the Red Sox lose, I won't be surprised. Yeah, Rodriguez is not that good. All right, here's a pitch by Jamison Taylor. First pitch, and it is fouled away for strike one. And we are underway in the Bronx here at Yankee Stadium. Santana, 125 average, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 597 OPS. Man, he has a really nice beard. Really nice shape, too. I like Santana's beard. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that ball is swung. It is popped up over to the side of DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for it, measures it, and he's able to make the play for the first out of the inning. 2 pitches, 1 out. And we will go on to the next hitter, which is Alex Verdugo. Red Sox versus Yankees here in Yankee Stadium. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. And we are checking out the numbers of Alex Verdugo. Hitting 286 on the season, 7 home runs, 24 RBIs, 795 OPS for the Boston Red Sox. Top of the first inning. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a strike on the fastball outside corner. Strike one. I'm expecting a high score between both teams. I don't because the Nets are not a good defensive team, and because they have the firepower, they can give the Bucks a lot of problems. So I'm expecting I'm expecting an over in that game. Smash a like, hit, that subscribe. Here is Jamison Taylor, and that's going to be a ball with a curveball outside corner, ball one. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio as well. If you guys can hear the audio. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of audio. All right, here's the pitch by Jamison Taylor. Verdugo hits it, smokes it into right field for a base hit, and it goes all the way to the wall. Frazier fields it, and Verdugo is going to get himself a one-out double to start. So Verdugo gets himself a one-out double to start. Let's see. That looks like a changeup because it had less, or it might have been a slider. Could be a slider. Yeah, kept his hands back. Really nice swing by Verdugo to be able to put it into right field for a base hit. Gets himself extra bases right there in the double. All right, so one on. We got Alexander Bogaerts. Hitting .313 on the season. Really good player. I like Alexander Bogaerts. Really good shortstop. 10 home runs. 33 RBIs. In the top 10 in baseball in OPS right now on the season. Here's the pitch. I think Xander Bogaerts is underrated. Doesn't get enough credit for what a good shortstop he is. All right, so we got a ball one on the curveball by Jamison Taylor.
Again, looking for fastballs, got to stay on top of the high fastball from Tyone.
All right, here's the 1-0 by Taylor. Swing and a miss on the fastball, strike one.
Joe, you almost have to convince yourself as a hitter to swing over the baseball because it really holds its plane very well at the top.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share.
Underneath the baseball, you saw the Santana pop up underneath the baseball, the bottom third.
Tyone up with that fastball, major league high 70%.
All right, here's the windup in the pitch by Taylor. Swing and a miss, strike two on the fastball, 94 miles an hour. Blew it right by Xander Bogaerts for strike two.
So many guys through the years leave Pittsburgh, go to teams that change their profile. Garrett Cole, Tyler Glasnow, Charlie Morton, and use that four seam up.
Runner on second. 1-2 count, one out, top of the first inning right now, underway in the Bronx, here in Yankee Stadium. And the pitch. Once again, she went with the fastball again, fouls it back.
The thing about that fastball, Joe, is he's not throwing it as hard. And we really get caught up velocity.
All right. This year, he's throwing his fastball 16% more than he did 3 years ago. And he has less miles, but opponents are hitting. So he's getting better rotation on his fastball, and opponents are hitting worse than what it was a couple of years ago. All right, here's the 1-2 swing, and it's grounded. Nice play by Gio Urshela with the defensive play. Woo! How about that backhand and the snap throw? And it was on target. What a play. What a play.
To get enough on this throw to get it halfway across the world over to first base.
And good stretch. Good stretch by hits. I said by hits. Good stretch by Chris Gittens. What a play for the second out of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. What a play by Urshela. What a play.
And how about the first time Chris Gittens really gets involved in a big league game?
Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Unbelievable play.
That's a major league play.
That's a fact.
Big one for the Yankees here.
That's facts.
Tyone and out away from getting out of this.
All right, here's Rafael Devers, the third baseman. That's going to be a ball. He's got 33 extra base hits, which leads all of baseball. 279 average, 15 home runs, 46 RBIs.
That last pitch looked like the sinker. Now, Jameson, as you mentioned, really went away from that, but he hasn't jumped it entirely. In fact, he said he still wants that in his pocket to give hitters a different look because everything is going to be with fastball generally up high, change eye level with the sinker. Every once in a while, you won't see many.
All right, here's a pitch, and that's going to be a ball. No, Jay, you're speaking facts. Giannis has to play center in this series. You think Kershaw throws a no-hitter tonight? I don't think so. I don't think so.
He does struggle against fastballs.
I think Kershaw will be better tonight, but I don't think he'll throw a no-hitter though.
Chapman at more than 102 miles per hour, the fastest pitch hit for a home run.
I'm not saying that he's not capable, but I don't think so.
2-0.
Here's a pitch, strike one, as Devers swings and misses on the fastball, strike one.
A little bit of a bigger swing than we've seen recently. And generally, it comes from his stride length. Longer stride, generally longer swing. It's a little too
Smash a
long,
like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share.
Last night, the first inning.
One pitch after looking just like that, drilled a 3-run home run. His 15th this year.
All right, here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two on another fastball. 2-2. Threw that one at 96 miles an hour. This one has some extra life on it. Yankee fans on their feet. Listen to the crowd.
You weren't getting any breaking pitches. It's like Devers puts a couple of quarters in. You know what he's getting. No mystery here.
61 of the 62 pitches he saw in Houston this week were heaters. 4 for 4 in this at-bat. 2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
Another fastball is popped up.
Fouls it up.
Field line.
Left field line. That's going to be fouled away. Still out of play. All right, Taylor has thrown 15 pitches. Good strike-to-ball ratio so far. Like I said, Jeter and Nomar, two of my favorite shortstops of all time. On my thumbnail. I want to renew the rivalry. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, Jay, you speaking facts, bro.
Where in this situation, he's been too pull conscious. Let it travel just a little bit more.
It's amazing how they didn't try to play him at center in the last two years in the playoffs.
2 gone. Another 2-2.
All right, here's a 2-2. Swing, and it fouls it off on another fastball. So Taylor decides he's going to throw fastballs.
4 years old in his 4th big league season. Youngest player in the majors.
Man.
He debuted in 2017.
So they were still young.
The breakout 2019 season.
Has a world championship with the Red Sox.
Extra base hits. Last year wasn't bad. It's just he set such a high bar the year before. So it feels like a resurgence.
Oh, I agree with you. I think.
Another 2-2. This time
All right,
he gets a break.
hits it. Oh, knocked it down. Throw it quick. LeMahieu and is able to recover. Wow. And that is going to end the inning.
Finally something off speed. LeMahieu
That ball hit LeMahieu so hard when he went for that glove. Almost caught it, but he was not knocked it down, able to recover it, and then was able to throw it right back to first for the out to Chris Gittens to make the final play. So 1 hit, 1 man on base. At the end of 1, we are scoreless, and the New York Yankees are coming up to bat. Leadoff hitters LeMahieu, then Stanton, and then Judge to lead off for the New York Yankees. But yeah, Jay, you're right. They should mix it up. Offensively, he's a matchup. He's a mismatch, I think, at the center position because of his athleticism, and very hard to contain him as a center because there's no shot blocking. So Giannis should take advantage of that. And then defensively, just play off the help with Brook Lopez. I like that matchup. But the question is Budenholzer going to be smart enough to adjust? Because they're saying, well, it looks like that Budenholzer and the Bucks, they kind of broke through by going past the Heat. I was like, but remember, that was the first round. What's going to truly tell me something is that can they get to the finals, because the Sixers is really going to depend on the health of Embiid, because the Sixers match up really well with both the Nets and the Bucks. So it's going to be saying something. Dodgers and Braves. Who's pitching for the Braves today? Shout out to Zachary Zito. What's going on, bro? What's up? Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Yankees versus Red Sox here in Yankee Stadium. Oh, wait. I meant to press that. There you go. I went through the Yankee lineup as it is already. So I'll probably go over it one more time right before. So when we get back from commercial break, this game is nationally televised. So it's not on cable. It's not on the one of the MLB, MLB channels that you would like on, whether it's you're streaming it on a box or if you have cable service. This game is nationally televised. It's on, it's on Fox. So just giving you guys a heads up. Yeah, I'm just doing the play-by-play. Charlie Morton. Yeah, all right. Not what he used to be. Smash the like. Continue to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
Sanchez and Frazier rounding things out. Against Eduardo Rodriguez, who missed last season with a
Rodriguez, 10 starts, 5-4 record, 5.64 ERA, 52 and 2/3 innings, 13 walks, 58 strikeouts, 8 home runs. Though he's, the opponents are really hitting. He's on pace to probably give up like about 20 plus home runs. Is Rodriguez? All right, starts him off with a fastball strike to DJ LeMahieu. Yeah, LeMahieu.
It's in the strike zone too much, and it's a little too high.
He's only hitting 259 on the season right now. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's a pitch. That's up and away with another fastball, 1-1.
It's ticked up the last couple, but the separation between the sinker and the changeup isn't big enough.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe, and the pitch, and fouled away, 1-2.
Get away with that. The Zach Greinke's of the world, Felix Hernandez back in the day. And for Eduardo, he doesn't have the kind of changeup that he.
The first six starts, he actually pitched much better than that. Walks per hits per 9 innings.
Look like it's in the zone and then drop out at the end. Almost always the arm side.
Home with a 1-2.
LeMahieu, grounder. Dahlbeck, it makes the play, takes it himself, and that's going to be the first out of the inning, 1 away. And that's going to bring up Giancarlo Stanton.
In terms of being in the zone, it's not good for him. For some, again, the pitchers can get away with that. Greinke can get away with that. Not Eduardo. So he wants it to look like it's in the zone until the very end, gets short and late movement. And that short and late movement has been missing. So we'll see early on if he's got that pitch. And usually will determine whether he has a good day or not. That one pitch.
One gone. Giancarlo Stanton climbs.
All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
Stanton was as hot as any hitter in baseball early on in May, and he injures his quad.
Hitting 260, 9 home runs, 24 RBIs, 815 OPS. That's my other problem with him, along with Judge. Too many injuries. And the pitch. That's going to be another ball, 2-0. Jay says if the Bucks get passed by the Nets, they can go big against the Sixers. Absolutely. The Bucks have a very big team.
On both the positive and negative sides of that.
And also remember, they don't have DiVincenzo, which also is another key piece.
How streaky?
They got Bobby Portis coming off the bench. He's what, 6'9", 6'10"?
That he's hitting on the ground.
If I could be wrong.
Looking better in the last couple of games.
All right, here's the 3-0. Strike
strike
with a fastball. Strike one.
That stretch before he got hurt, that included a 12-game hitting streak where he hit .481 and homered 6 times. Rodriguez to Stanton with a 3-1.
Stanton fouls it away. Strike two.
4th year with the Yankees now. 38 home runs his first season, but just 41 games played over the last 2 years. Variety of injuries.
Yeah, but you know what? If I was playing third base, he'd scare me.
Still, for sure.
I mean, he hits the ball as hard as anybody. And I'm watching Bogart set up here, and he's going to stay there for the pitch. He's playing on the grass.
Zachary says, how many subs have made this go from New York?
Usually hits the ball about 100 miles an hour, so it's going to get to you quickly.
Wait, are you saying you're from New York? Here's a pitch. Stanton chops it to the grounder. Bogarts charges, and he throws it to Dahlbeck for the second out of the inning as Giancarlo grounds out. 2 away. Now it's going to bring up Aaron Judge. All rise. Here comes the Judge. All right. Wow, look at those numbers. 629 slugging percentage at Yankee Stadium in his career. Second highest at Yankee Stadium.
This is an interesting
home runs by direction. Pull, 27, middle, 18.
27 plate appearances, no home runs. The most plate appearances for him against any pitcher without getting him in his book.
Aaron Judge, 294, 14 home runs, 31 RBIs. No, 34 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball one.
On Aaron Judge. Rodriguez really tends to.
Well, we'll see. We'll see in this series. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be off. Ball two.
That's the pitch. That's that cutter there that it looks so far away from you. That one didn't come back enough, so that was an easy take for Judge.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's the windup by Rodriguez and the pitch. And that's going to be a strike with on the inside corner for strike one.
Same thing with Judge. Talk about with Stanton. He's been healthy. Nobody better. He missed almost 40% of the Yankees games since his Rookie of the Year campaign.
Rodriguez shaking off the signs from Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be low. 3-1.
Playing center field for the second time this season, just the third time in his career. 7 different starters.
On deck, Dior Urshela. In the hole is Gleyber Torres.
The biggest center fielder in history, by the way.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Judge rips it off the glove of Gobards. Wow. Marwin Gonzalez with the recovery after it goes off of Bogarts. Wow. Wow. That was going to be a base hit, and then Marwin recovers and is able to make the play. So, no runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Eduardo Rodriguez. Headed to the top of the second inning. We are scoreless, and the Red Sox coming up to bat. We have Hunter Renfroe, we have Marwin Gonzalez, and we have Kiko Hernandez coming up for the Boston Red Sox. Make sure to hit the like, make sure to hit that subscribe, make sure to hit that share button to let all people know on social media platforms about the channel. Well, at least for the Yankees case, we're gonna have to see if they get to Rodriguez, because Rodriguez has not been good in his last few starts. So I'm wondering how they're gonna be able to go. We should be able to get to him, but at the same time, I'm expecting Jameson Taylor to really pitch really well in this game because we need it. We have so many question marks. We have a good bullpen, but we just have a lot of question marks with our pitching staff in our starting rotation. Because like I said before, who do we trust after Garrett Cole? Who do we trust? You know, it's easy to say, well, at least we didn't strike out in the last inning. Sometimes I'd rather take those and just strike out. But I will say it's not easy hitting a baseball. So, and one part I can understand, but at the same time, these players are getting paid millions of dollars. Not all of them. Some of them are making under $1 million, obviously, because they're on those rookie contracts. Or some of them just take base salary or just less than the amount that they probably are worth. But at the end of the day, you're getting paid to play. So the fact that some of these guys who have the talent, they have the tools to be great, it's difficult. This is why dudes really need to study.
Judge smoked it, but wild defensive play. Bogarts deflects it to Gonzalez, and they get out of it 1-2.
Dang, and Marwin barehanded that ball.
8 miles per hour. Got on Bogarts in a hurry. He's like, wow, did that really happen? Yeah.
Yeah, it just did.
Yes, so you had Judge retired on a 108-mile-per-hour shot there.
There's Devers and Bogarts.
11 miles an hour. And
here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one to Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe, who was added to the lineup late today with JD Martinez scratched.
261 average, 7 home runs, 24 RBI, 754 OPS.
Over an 8-game hitting streak, giving them some semblance of some offense beyond those big four.
And the pitch. Strike two on the pole.
He's become better at making contact. I mean, he's traditionally been a pull power hitter. Been a lot of swing and miss in his stroke. But recently, really since start of May, he's been.
All right, defensive shape. Urshela, Torres, and LeMahieu all playing to their right. Gluten's playing way off left, off the first base side on the shift. So if I'm him, I'd try to swing up the middle if you get something straight. String and a miss goes upstairs on the fastball for a first strike out of the game for Jameson Taylor. As Hunter Renfroe is down on strikes. One away. And now that'll bring a Marwin Gonzalez coming up to the plate.
Yeah, by Jersey Mike subs, be a sub above.
Oh, my favorite tunes.
Top of the second. One gone for Marwin Gonzalez.
All right, here's the pitch by Jameson, and that's going to be a ball on the curve, 1-0.
Struggled to get it going. Those some encouraging signs lately. 2 doubles in last night's win.
Joe, just to complete the thought on Aaron Judge playing center field, he is 6'7", 282 pounds, playing center field in the big leagues. No one heavier than 260 had ever played the position before Aaron Judge. And if I'm Miguel Andujar or Clint Frazier, you know how the center fielder traditionally has the right of way? You really get the right of way, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, you hear him coming. Peel off. That's outside ball 3. Now, the big question on everybody's mind is how much center field can he play given his injury history?
All right, so we got a 3-0 count to Marwin Gonzalez. Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
He did play center field. He played it well in college. They saw the athleticism there. But I don't think they want this to be long-term at all.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4.
The game taken by Gonzalez.
As Marvin takes his base on a 4-pitch walk.
Fox Bet Super 6 has it covered all
So first walk of the game for Jameson Taylor. And that's going to bring up Kiko Hernandez.
And answer 6 questions about the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings for a chance to win $1,000. Download the Fox Bet Super 6.
Miss that music.
Enter for free. 1-on-1 out. Here's Kike Hernandez after getting a couple of days to reset mentally. Trying to break out of an 0 for 24. And coming off of those 2 off days, getting a change.
Here's Hernandez. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle, strike. This form kind of reminds me a little Roger Clemens like when I see that. Like as soon as he follows through and then I see that stride high leg kick, it reminds me of Roger Clemens when he delivers that arm angle right to the pitcher's mound, like right there, or when he nibbles on the corner. Not totally, just a little bit. All right, we get 1-1.
Then you just let it fly. He's always traditionally really hit left-handed pitching well.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share.
Won a championship last year with the Dodgers. As a free agent, wanted a chance to play more regularly. More of a utility role with the Dodgers.
Here's a pitch.
Pop up and foul ground at first.
Foul territory. Gittins with room, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. 2 away. Nice play by Chris Gittins on the pop-up. 2 away.
I would imagine every little box that he can check.
That'll bring him now Bobby Dahlbeck, the first baseman for the Red Sox.
Naturally in the big leagues for the first time.
Yeah, it was pretty cool watching him come out early and doing some defensive work. The coaches were skipping some balls to him at first base. New field to him. Get a feel for.
He's from Sherman, Texas, 27 years old. Wow, making his debut. Wow, he's late. 6'4", 250.
Check another box in the bottom of this inning.
I mean, at least he's not 30 years old, but man, I was hoping he was like 21, 22, maybe even possibly 23, but dang, 27 years old. But hey, I'm glad that the kid has got called up. Let's just see what he can do and if he can help us, obviously.
Now, the numbers have taken a pretty steep step back for Vasquez this season. He had evolved the last couple of years into one of the most well-rounded catchers in the majors.
Make sure to hit that like.
Alex Score thinks he's gotten maybe a little bit home run happy, a little bit big with his swing.
All right. Runner on first 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fastball straight, fouled away, strike 1.
Yeah, I think there's a little more launch in his swing. If you watch when he does take a practice swing, you'll watch that right hand palm will stay up. I don't know if he'll do it right here after the foul ball, but Dodgers, you see A.J. Pollock, Mookie Betts do that. J.D. Martinez, when he's in the lineup, does that. Keep that right hand underneath the baseball as you get through it to get the ball in the air. Backspin it.
Here's a pitch, and the ball is swung. Hits it. Laces into the left field for a base hit. Andujar fields it. Gonzalez goes over to third. Throw to second, and they got him. He's out. That was a big mistake by Vasquez, trying to sneak himself into a double. So we got one hit. Actually, no, we got 1 hit Because of the play out at second, as Vasquez tried to stretch it to a double, nobody's left on base. One man left on base. So going to the bottom of the second inning, we are still scoreless. Red Sox with no runs, 2 hits, no earned runs, no errors. Yankees, no runs, no hits, no errors. We have Gio Urshela, Gleyber Torres, and Chris Gittens coming up. So 4, 5, and 6 for the New York Yankees. Man, they're messing with that bachata heavy downstairs. Well, that's okay. As soon as the game comes back up, we'll be able to listen to it and be able to play. So it'll be all good. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yankee Stadium here on the Lewis Sports Network. Glad you're able to join me right here doing this live stream. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Any Red Sox fans in the building besides my man Juan Rodriguez in the building? Hopefully there's more. Obviously, Yankee fans. Any Yankee fans in the building, also let me know. I will definitely give you a shout out. Salute to both teams. But obviously, we got to win. We need a win because we got to keep it pace in that AL East. AL East, tough, competitive. Boston and Tampa Bay are both ahead of us. I know the Orioles are really bad right now, but the Blue Jays are still trying to hang in there a little bit. But other than that, we got to keep pace with these guys. So smash the like, hit that subscribe. Darren says, Jay says, Darren, Bucks have been overrated. Giannis has got to be able to work at center for them to succeed in the playoffs. And it makes sense because it's almost like with AD. Why he's a matchup problem if he plays center, but he doesn't want to because he doesn't like physical play. But the thing is, it depends on the matchups that you play against. See? Zachary says, I live in Franklin, Massachusetts. Oh, okay. Wait, Mass. Yeah. Because I forgot Maine is M-E. Those are the initials for Maine for the 2 letters. M-A is Massachusetts, so I got to remember. All right, man. Salute to you in Franklin, Massachusetts. So that's cool. All right, bottom of the second inning. Yankees and Red Sox are both scoreless. Make sure to smash that like button, folks. Eduardo Rodriguez back on the mound for the Red Sox, and we got Gio Urshela coming up at the plate. Hitting 261, 721 OPS, 6 home runs, and we'll check the RBIs in just a second.
Gio Urshela to lead off this second for the Yankees, takes ball 1 from Eduardo Rodriguez. Urshela has a hit in all 4 games this month after struggling through the month of May.
All right. 26 RBIs on the season with Urshela. Here's the pitch by Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Gio's so good on pitches in. As we mentioned with Rodriguez, you'll see about almost 3/4, let's say 2/3 pitches are going to be on his arm side of the plate.
That's true. Like I said, maybe Gittens could possibly have a decent career. Urshela fouls it off away. That's going to be strike 2.
One of the great under-the-radar pickups by any team over the last few years. Yankees acquired him for $25,000 from Toronto late 2018.
Well, when pitchers pitch fast, it means that they like to work quickly. They don't really like to wait. They don't really like to, wait. Really like use up a lot of time. You do the pitchers do to the rhythm that's best for them. So if you're somebody that likes to work quick, you work quick. All right, so that fastball was fouled away by Gio Urshela.
Always could pick it defensively, no question about that.
What's up, G Money? Salute. Yes, I know the Bucks and the Nets are playing. I just don't want any updates on the game. I'm going to be watching it. All right, here's the pitch by Rodriguez, and that's going to be a ball.
Who's coming off of a Rookie of the Year runner-up performance, gets hurt. Say, okay, well, good thing we picked up this Urshela guy. Let's at least see what he can do. He has not relinquished that job, even with Andujar coming back. Andujar's had to learn to play left.
All right, here's the 2-2.
On a 2-2, Urshela fouls it back.
Anyway, salute, G Money. All right, man. So we got a 2-2 count once again, fouled by Gio Urshela on the sinker. Still 2-2.
Columbia, watching Yankees Red Sox games, and has been good against the Red Sox throughout.
Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
369, 6 home runs. Boston since putting on a Yankees uniform.
That was a better changeup right there from Rodriguez. That time he deadened the ball. He's probably overthrowing it with a little too much velocity. Good take.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup. He strikes him out for the first out of the inning. As Urshela is down on strikes. And now that's going to bring up Gleyber Torres, the shortstop.
Let's see if he doubled up on this, or was that the cutter here? That's the changeup once again. That's a good sign if you're Boston. What I'm looking at is not just the movement, the velocity. You know, he's throwing that changeup previously so hard it looked like a sinker. There was really not much deception to it. There certainly was there, and the confidence to throw it 3-2. Good sign for Boston.
Yeah, the velocity on the changeup this year's been like 88.
It's a little too high.
85 there.
All right, here's the
One
pitch.
away, Gleyber Torres takes a fastball up. It's 1-0.
All right, 1-0 count.
Well, Torres is one of those, you're looking at this lineup long slump. It's just hard to figure out. Average in his on base still solid, but the slugging has almost disappeared over the last season plus.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a
Chases
miss.
off of the plate here,
1-1.
strike. Had a home run every 16 at-bats his first 2 years in the majors. He's hit just 5 over the last 2 years.
I know the Yankees hitting coaches have talked about him getting underneath the baseball a little bit too much. The backside might drop.
All right, we got a 2-1 count.
He's feeling that changeup, isn't he, Joe?
Changeup, ball 2. Yeah, so quick update to the Brooklyn Nets fans. James Harden injures hamstring 43 seconds into game 1. That's not a good sign. Here's a 2-1. And that's going to be a strike.
96 and strike 2.
Strike 2.
Yeah, watch this fastball just hold its plane the entire time. Well located. See if he goes back to the change here. Going in.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ball downstairs on the cutter. So full count, 3-2.
Well, I always like to look at what pitchers do on full counts. And he is very unpredictable on full counts, talking about Eduardo Rodriguez. It is not by any means a true fastball count for him. Could go breaking ball, could go change.
Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Strike 3 as Gleyber Torres is down on strikes.
For his big league debut, here comes Chris Gittens, and for more on the 27-year-old, here's Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, in 2014, Chris Gittens was the Yankees' 12th round pick out of Grayson County College in Denison, Texas. The day he was drafted, his father Gary told him, "I'm not coming to see you play until you make it to the major leagues." 7 years later, that day is finally here. Chris got the news at 11:30 last night from
And the
Yankees
pitch.
director Kevin Reese,
Strike 1.
and the family scrambled to make it here today for his debut.
Amazing. Injuries slowed his climb some, and then, of course, last year didn't play. His family in the house watching him making his debut.
And that's going to be fouled off, 0-2.
To his last full season, though. AA 2019 Eastern League Player of the Year. They followed that, though, through games on the internet, checking the box scores. Never in the flesh until now.
Here's the 0-2 count by Rodriguez.
He leaves it up, ball 1.
The Yankees
Ball 1.
absolutely rave about his power. That phrase, light tower power, made for someone like this. They actually compare it
2019 Eastern League MVP Chris Gittens with the Trenton Thunder.
That's the
Today,
best
major league
company.
debut. I know he's got to be a little bit nervous. Here's the pitch by Rodriguez. Ball, 2-2.
And when you look at the batted ball data from that 2019 season, you can compare.
I would like for him to get a base hit. That'd be cool.
Player in the minors in 2019. And when you look at the major league leaderboard, he'd slide in like 4 or 5 right there with Vlad Guerrero Jr.
I like what Aaron Boone said. He's talking about leaving the yard to right field. If you can do that as a young hitter, you've got something.
2-2.
2-2, ball 3, full count.
If you're a young hitter with only pull power, you can get exposed in this game. Breaking balls, there's more of them in the major leagues. The command of them are better. You can expose a dead pull hitter. Red Sox are playing him straight up in the infield.
Oh, what is going on? No. Oh wow, I lost internet connection for a second. Oh, look at that. All right, there's another pitch, and it looks like it was a ball, so it was 3-2. All right, so it looks like it was in play. All right, so Gittins grounds out over to Bogarts to Bobby Dahlbeck to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1-2-3 inning for Rodriguez. Headed to the top of the third inning. Right now, score is 0-0 by both teams. And for the Red Sox, we got Bobby Dahlbeck, we got Danny Santana, and Alex Verdugo coming up once again for the Red Sox. 9-1-2. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share the video. Like I said, that bachata is hitting, as you can see. Zachary says he is 21 years old. Okay. See, sometimes they wonder why I say some of the things that I say. They wonder, but then they have no clue. What is going on? Got 2 games that couldn't play video. Let's try network. Can't be 3. No way that all of these can have. What is going on? Oh, that's why. Let's see if I can connect back, because I don't know why it's connecting to the Optimum. That's not the service that I have. Excellent. All right, we're back in business. Let's get back to Boston and New York. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Don't know why that happened. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share.
Red Sox against Jameson Taillon, who misses upstairs. No swing, ball 1. We're joined by the Yankees manager, Aaron Boone.
All right,
Aaron,
1-0.
One of the cool things about your job is days like today when you get a major league debut from Chris Gittins, huh?
No question. Giddy's been in the organization a long time now and has earned
All right,
this
here's the pitch.
opportunity. Great kid, great dude. If you
1-1 count.
ever get the chance to meet him, and he's earned his way.
Oh man, it's a 1-1 count.
There and thought he had a pretty good at bat to start things. A good play on Gio's ball to kind of use the bag, like really good footwork over there first. So it's good to see him out here.
Here's the pitch, and the ball is popped up by Dahlbeck over to right field. Clint Frazier's there, and he'll make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 away.
Yeah, Aaron, I'm glad you brought up that play. Gio doing Gio things over there at third. You're a former third baseman. Tell me about not just the way he plays third, but the evolution where third baseman now is a range position, not a step in the dive, and playing deeper over there.
Yeah, no question about it. And Gio does it about as good as anyone. And I know there's some other great third basemen out there, but to get to watch Gio here for these last couple of years as someone who played it, and it's been a treat. It really.
All right, here's Danny Santana back to the top of the lineup, and the pitch.
It just
swung, and it's going to be fouled away. Strike 1.
Sometimes, but you really look at some of the plays he's made over the last few years, and it's remarkable. It's amazing the accuracy and the strength he gets on his throws when he really needs it. He's not the fastest guy by any means, but he moves so well over there. And as I always say, he plays defense like he's slipping into a warm bath. It's easy for him out there.
Here comes an 0-1 to Santana.
All right, here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
For you, Aaron, just big picture, how's this Yankees offense going to get back to doing what we've seen it do in previous years?
Well, the good thing is we know we're capable. We know we have the people capable of being who we know we are. I don't think that.
All right, shout out to Zachary. We know he's a Red Sox fan. All right, salute.
We've been beaten up.
Here's the pitch, and that ball is going to be upstairs. 1-2.
But I think the guys are steadfast in their belief that it'll turn around. We just got to keep grinding at it and trust that better days are ahead for us.
Appreciate the time, Aaron.
All right, guys.
No score, top 3.
Here's the 1-2.
1-2 pitch to Santana.
Has popped, lofted to left field. Andujar is there, backs up, but is able to make the play for the second out of the inning. 2 away. That'll now bring up Alex Verdugo for the Boston Red Sox, who got a hit his first time up in the first inning.
Third base. I think players like Nolan Arenado and Matt Chapman have really redefined that position. I remember talking to Billy Beane, the A's president, years ago, because they have so much foul territory in Oakland. He talked about how he prioritized range at third base. You got to go chase balls a long way in the Coliseum. Going back to Eric Chavez and then Chapman. And you see third basemen now. You see right now.
Are the Dodgers up 2-0 on the Braves?
But normal defense now for third baseman is much deeper than what it was 4 or 5 years ago. Of course, not many guys bunt, so you don't have to honor that as much.
So 3 more innings to go on the 4 runs.
On Verdugo.
He had a double in the first inning.
First time. Verdugo's still a very young player. Already in his 5th year with Major League time, but he just turned 25.
What? What's going on? Is there a... That's weird. They were supposed to play at 7:15. Or is there a rain delay in Atlanta? Or is there something else going on?
He's always going to be connected with Mookie Betts.
We got a 1-1 count on the missed changeup.
Everything he can to...
So I got something buffering. Oh, boy. Okay. Looks like I lost a little bit for just 1 second. All right, and we got a grounder over to Chris Gittens, and he's able to make and flips it over to pitcher Jameson Talon, and that's going to finish the inning. So nice play by Chris Gittens. We got no runs with no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Jameson Talon. Going to the bottom of the 3rd. Right now we are scoreless. We got Miguel Andujar, Gary Sanchez, and Cliff Frazier coming up to bat. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the New York Yankees. Says medium on mine. Oh, the Dodgers are up 1-0. Wait, who did you? What team did you get mixed up with? Oh, you didn't put any money on the game. Okay. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 1 o'clock game between the Hawks and the Sixers, and then Game 7 between the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. Game 7 on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The Mets are playing the Padres at 10. 10-10. That's the game. It's not only the best, it's the greatest. The best and the greatest rivalry in baseball history. Nothing tops it. What I always loved about between the Red Sox and Yankees, man, they were always trying to one-up one another. That's what made the rivalry so special. And obviously, what was so historic was obviously when Babe Ruth was sold to the Yankees in 1919 for $100K. Shout out to Walk-Off Grand Slam in the building. Appreciate you. Walk-Off is in the house. Walk-Off in the house. What's going on, my friend? So we're getting ready to come back in just a second. Red Sox, Yankees here in Yankee Stadium. Lewis Sports Network giving you the content. Baseball live stream. And as like I said before, this is why, for the moment, I've been loving the baseball live streams over the basketball ones.
6 up, 6 down for Eduardo Rodriguez.
All right, here's Rodriguez. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike 1 on the inside corner. Strike 1.
Andujar, 3 home runs over his last 4 games.
Andujar, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, 623 OPS. Remember, he's coming off after missing the entire 2020 with an injury. What was it, a wrist injury or was it an elbow injury? Don't remember. Here's the pitch. Hits it left center field, but Verdugo is there to make the play for the first out of the inning, 1 away.
so far
Yeah,
today.
let me show you the difference here. This is this year. Watch how straight this ball is. There's no sink to it, and at 89, it's a little too hard. This is what it should look like from a couple years ago. Watch the late movement there. That's a big difference from a pitch that the one earlier this year looks too much like a sinker. Really.
All right, that's going to bring up Gary Sanchez. Wow, who has been pretty much awful yet again. 6 home runs, 198, 697 OPS.
3 full count changeups, 3 outs.
One gone. Gary Sanchez takes ball 1 on a first pitch changeup. Sanchez was doing some encouraging things over the last week, and then
13 RBIs.
4 with 4 strikeouts.
Striking out 4 times. Smash it like it, that subscribe. Swing and a miss. Takes off something off that changeup. Strike 1.
I always look at 3-2 pitches. It's like the sodium pentothal of baseball. It's the truth serum. It'll tell you what a pitcher believes in his stuff. When you need to throw a strike, but have to have the conviction not to give in to the hitter.
Here's the windup in the pitch by Rodriguez. Almost gave in, but umpire says he did not swing.
And not just throwing a changeup, but throwing an elite changeup that actually winds up out of the strike zone. That's belief in the pitch. He's telling me he's feeling the changeup tonight.
It's thrown at each of the first 3 pitches to Sanchez.
Here's the 2-1. Ball.
It up there, misses inside.
Jay says there's a few rivalries where the rivalry became one of my favorite teams in that sport. FSU in college football, Bo Sox and MLB. Nice. All right, here's the 3-1.
Full count.
Full count. Well, we've been here before, right? Last inning, full count 3 times. Changeup. Excellent. Out of the zone, but gets the swing. Out of the zone, gets the swing. Changeup 3-2. On the edge of the zone, gets the weak contact.
Yeah, see that last pitch he threw.
Calling here, Joe. 3-2.
Gittins pulled the ball.
Crazy not to say changeup.
I would have said to go with that pitch opposite way to right field because that ball was off the plate.
Maybe doing some second-level thinking.
And the pitch.
Sanchez
Gary hits it to right,
Renfroe is
but
there.
Renfroe is there to make the play, and that is the final out of the inning.
2 out.
No runs. Oh, wait, that's the second out of the inning. My bad. That's going to bring up Clint Frazier.
Yeah, they're confident that Eduardo Rodriguez has been pitching
I
better
was
than
too
the
quick.
numbers would say, and they're hopeful that they're going to get a bounce back similar to what they got from him in 2019, which was at the end of it his breakout season. But at this point in the calendar, he had an ERA around 5.
Yeah, listen, he has pitched in some tough luck. I mean, Jose Altuve had a ball into the Crawford boxes, one-handed on a really good changeup.
All right, here's Clint Frazier.
Bad luck, but he has not had the changeup before.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike with the slider. 0-1.
But the game-winning home run on Tuesday, and like so many of these Yankees, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's the walk-off home run, 1 for 10 since.
Here's the pitch,
And behind 0-2.
and that's going to be fouled away on the changeup. 0-2.
Frazier getting his most significant role. There's a 26-year-old in his 5th year with big league time. On an 0-2, takes it low, ball 1.
All right, 1-2.
Vasquez gave that sign, cutter in. Which is really not his comfort zone, but he gave a shake of the head, like a real true nod to the head, like believe in it, have conviction. Don't just put the sign down, but make sure the pitcher believes in the pitch. He's going through the whole Rolodex to find the pitch he wants to throw here. That's a good sign. You've got a lot of choices.
I know we've talked about Vasquez struggling offensively, but the Red Sox give Christian Vasquez a lot of credit for how well the staff has pitched as a whole this year.
All right, and
Joe, I found it really interesting.
all right, so there's a ball 2-2 on the chain on the
Jason
four-seam
Varitek,
fastball.
Not just in pregame
All right, so the
planning,
count is even at
but in
2-2.
planning. And Alex said, watching the postseason last year, the way teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees did all that between innings, and the Braves with Sal Fasano and Tyler Flowers.
Smash it like it, that subscribe.
They kind of do another version of pregame planning before every inning. And Varitek, he's like a Secretary of Defense over there. There he's going to put together a plan inning by inning, batter by batter.
What a resource. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 3-2.
Rodriguez comes home. Frazier
And that's going to be
jumps
fouled
in.
away. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
The Yankees had some traffic last night, but none of it came from this part of the order. 6 through 9, 0 for 15 with 10 strikeouts. As a lineup, a season-high 15 Ks last night. Gets up on that one, rips a base hit to the left. First base runner of the game for the Yankees, a 2-out single from Clint Frazier. I'll push your favorite players to the top this summer with the 2021 Google MLB All-Star Ballot. Vote daily at MLB.com/vote and on Google by searching MLB All-Star Vote to send them to Colorado. DJ LeMahieu. Rolls one against the defense.
All right, and we got a hit for a base hit. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got back-to-back singles allowed by Rodriguez. Clint Frazier smashes it into, gets himself a base hit, and now DJ LeMahieu slaps it right down on the ground over the right field for a base hit, going to the opposite way on the fastball. So back-to-back hits for the Yankees in the bottom of the third inning. So we have a runner in scoring position for the first time in this game for us, and that's going to bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video.
MVP votes each of his first 2 seasons for the Yankees, with the average more than 100 points below where it was.
Both teams with 2 hits each. Let's see what Giancarlo does. Make sure to smash that like. Hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video. First plate appearance for Giancarlo was a ground out.
2 on, 2 out, and a chance for Stanton.
Here's Stanton's opportunity. And the pitch. Swings and misses, strikes one.
That's center cut fastball. Stanton left the dugout looking for that pitch. Just a little tardy.
All right, here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a mitch. Oh, that's actually, that was fouled. So quickly 0-2 count.
Great job by pitcher and catcher. Read the swing. I just talked about how
See, if Giancarlo doesn't come through, they're going to boo him. His ass is going to get booed, trust me. Because that's been Giancarlo's biggest problem. He has not been able to hit with runners on base or runners in scoring position, period, in his Yankee career.
Two on, 2 out, and an 0-2.
All right, here's a swing and a miss, and he strikes him out.
3 consecutive fastballs to get Stanton, and the Yankees straight up.
And that is going to end the inning. So, no runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on base after the strikeouts. Heading to the top of the 4th inning, we are scoreless right now at 0-0. And for the Red Sox, we got Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers, and Hunter Renfroe for the Red Sox coming up in the top of the 4th. So through 3 innings, both teams scoreless. Both teams have allowed 2 hits each by the starting pitchers, Jameson Taillon and Eduardo Rodriguez. Shout out to AJ Marshall. He says the Yankees had something going until Stanton struck out to end the inning. And like I said before, that's his biggest problem. For some reason, he just has a propensity to just come up short just about every time he's at the plate with runners on base. And this is a guy making $325 million from that time he signed that contract. But give Eduardo Rodriguez credit. He was able to get out the inning after giving back-to-back singles to both Clint Frazier and DJ LeMahieu. So came back in a big way. And you got to give Rodriguez respect for striking out Giancarlo Stanton with runners on base, especially with a runner in scoring position. I think you were trying to say Sox life, right, Zachary? I think that's what you were trying to say. Just waiting for the top of the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are here in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx on the Lewis Sports Network.
First two up in this inning. Time for the right combination, sponsored by Subway. These guys all over the American League leaderboard over the last
Since 2019,
seasons.
Bogarts and Devers.
Both of them top 10 in on-base
Wow,
percentage.
top 10 in just about every single category. It's a pretty nice luxury.
Hitters in the league.
Oh, shout out to Zachary Weiss. Appreciate you coming on through. And so we got a foul once away, strike one. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Grounded out in the first inning in Bogarts' first at bat. So like I said before, I think Bogarts is one of the most underrated players in baseball.
He's fourth in the American League in OPS.
He is a pretty damn good offensive shortstop.
It's JD Martinez, Alex Bregman, and then him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, strike two.
Yeah, here he is hitting 3 in the order, usually 4 with JD in the lineup. But yeah, I think he tends to get overlooked in part because of the WAR number, because the defensive metrics don't love him. And I've talked to Xander about that. He doesn't really quite understand how they arrive at that. I think he's a pretty good shortstop. I wouldn't say Gold Glove, but he's really good.
Here's a pitch, and that ball check swing foul.
You know, that WAR number is going to get nicked because of the defensive play, according to the metrics. But I love his approach at the plate. I mean, he can hit the ball to all parts of the field. There's no question about that. Fenway's built for him. I think even with 2 strikes, he's a pretty good pull hitter. Might see that right here.
Leads the majors in 2-strike hits.
Here's a pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Ball one.
He did swing at the first pitch this at bat, but you see someone willing to take pitches early in the at bat. That's a confident 2-strike hitter. Doesn't mind being behind in the count. Doesn't mind hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's a pitch. And the ball is slapped over to Urshela. Fields it. Throws it across the diamond over to Gittins and maybe able to make the out for the first out of the inning. 1 away.
Is sponsored by Edward Jones. It's time for investing to feel individual. And by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. What a beautiful night here in New York. Yankees and Red Sox for the second time this season. Yankees had won 11 in a row against the Red Sox in this ballpark prior to last night. This is Boston's first win year here in 2 years.
All right, that's going to bring in Rafael Devers.
Here's Devers with 1 out.
Who's 0 for 1. And first pitch swings. Decent left center field. Judge is there. And he will make the play for the second out of the inning. 2 away.
Joe, both starting pitchers tonight.
The Red Sox ability to win it all the whole thing. Well, so far they're showing that, Zachary. Walkoff says, OF, Bogarts, and most of the Red Sox players get overlooked. It's crazy. Like him and Devers are so good, but they get overlooked. It's crazy.
On the other side, Eduardo
And like I said, as a Yankees fan, like I said, I got to show respect because these guys are very, very good baseball players, but they don't get the recognition. And the thing is, they're in a big market like Boston, which is crazy.
Couldn't so much as play video games because he couldn't get that heart rate up. And look at this. Both guys tonight, zeros.
Rodriguez Kenny in his first bullpen back after
Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
COVID last year. Felt like he was going to faint after 5 or 10 pitches.
And the pitch. Renfroe pulls it to left, hits it into left field for a base hit. And he is going to field it so quick as Andujar is going to hold him to a single.
He said he knew something wasn't right. Normally 30-pitch side session or whatever, 5 or 10.
All right, as Devers flies out.
So he gets more tests done. They find out about the myocarditis.
Renfroe singles.
Said he wound up over the next few months watching every Netflix show and every Disney Plus movie with his kids. Couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, I'm glad Kenny brought that up because we see these guys on Major League mounds. I think they've got everything made. You know, it's a road paved here with gold bricks.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
The fight that they've had there, Tyon, testicular cancer.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez, number 6 for the Boston Red Sox.
You mentioned Eddie Rodriguez coming back from the COVID ailments. Gutsy.
Here's a pitch.
And likable
Strike
guys.
1.
I mean, you can't find more popular guys in both clubhouses than those 2 pitchers.
Strike 1 on Marwin Gonzalez.
Yo, shout out to Elias Visariello. He says, to the Red Sox fans, thanks for doing this, bro. Hey, no problem. Like I said, I appease to all baseball fans everywhere, so thank you. Make sure to hit the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. share the video, share the stream. But like I said, yeah, no problem. All right, here's the pitch. And that ball is skied over the left field. Andrew Hart is able to go under it, and he's able to make the play for the final out of the inning. So, no runs, one hit, one man left on base after the flyout. So, headed to the bottom of the fourth inning, the score is still scoreless. And then we have Aaron Judge, Urshela, and Torres. 3, 4, 5, heart of the lineup for the New York Yankees coming up. Nathaniel says, shout out to Nathaniel Lubin. He says, feel bad for LeBron and the Lakers. They lost in the first round. I mean, hey, I don't know how Laker fans feeling. I mean, there's some Laker fans that aren't worried about it because it's like they came off a championship, so they really don't care. Or some of them were hoping that the Lakers would repeat because also remember that LeBron is 36 years old, so he's chasing father time. And like I said, I don't want to ruin the Suns. I'm not trying to ruin the Suns parade or LeBron or the Lakers. I said, but I'm gonna be making a video tomorrow because I definitely have to talk about that. I have to definitely talk about that series and why. The crazy part is people are trying to dismiss that first round, but there's a problem on dismissing that first round, and it has to do with what happened this entire season, including the offseason. So I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, and we'll get back to that. So, but I'll be talking about that soon in the video tomorrow. But anyway, smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Zachary says the Red Sox speed to the pitch. Oh, I guess you're saying how they're able to hit the baseball like even though the pitch is coming in really fast. I mean, they just they call that bat speed. So if you have very good bat speed, you're able to, because what you got to understand is the velocity of a pitch is actually much faster when it comes off a bat. And sometimes it could depend on the pitch because the pitch, if the pitch has movement to where it could like shatter your bat or jam you, the pitch will come out slower. But if it's one of those pitches that have movement, but you're able to turn on it really fast, the velocity is a lot faster. But it usually depends sometimes. All right, here is Aaron Judge, and that's going to be a ball on the slider.
This season, below 4 runs per game for an offense that was always above 5.
Darren says Giants 2, Cubs 1. Oh no, Cubs 2, Giants 1. Don't need any more points or I lose. All right, so we got a 4-seam fastball for a strike.
It's hard to understand. I mean, it's really the lowest scoring Yankees team since the DH came into existence in 1973. And you look at the names, and as you mentioned, the track record the last few years doesn't compute, and yet we're a third of the way in the season.
All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
I know Hicks is hurt, and I know Voit led the league in home runs last year, and he's been hurt for a lot of the year. But they dealt with injuries in those recent seasons when they were banging the ball all over the place. They overcame those and still averaged better than 5 runs per game. Not close this year.
So weird. I can't put my finger on it why this team struggles so much. Judge swings, and that's going to be fouled away. 2-2.
Built on hitting the home run. Maybe as you look at the numbers here, I mean, it's just hard to imagine. And they really have only one way to win a game right now offensively, and that is to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
That's the problem.
Doing that with runners on base too, so that's why that run total 3.7 per game is so low. We have a lot of talk, Joe, about the ball not carrying as much this year. So this is maybe not the year you want to build a team around the home run.
Nope. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor cutter. Strike 3 as Aaron Judge is down looking for the first out of the inning. Really nice backdoor cutter by Rodriguez to freeze Judge.
In another area code to Aaron Judge. Let's go back and look. You're going to see a very similar pattern. Same DNA to these outs here. Aaron Judge kind of giving up on those cutters away or missing them entirely, and that's just pain. And he did it once again tonight. I mean, that's right at the target. You can't throw that any better. Did he get a call? Maybe, but that was right
Yeah, it was right there. It was right there.
Borderline pitch 50-50.
All right, Urshela bloops it into center field, and it's going to be a base hit on the first pitch he sees on the cutter, and he gets back on base. That's third hit of the game for the Yankees, and he gets on first with a one-out single. And now that's going to bring up Gleyber Torres.
1-on-1 out for Torres. Torres has had his season interrupted by a positive COVID test in early May.
Struck out in the second inning in his first time up there, Gleyber Torres. 266, 19 RBIs, 689 OPS with 2 home runs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Strike one.
That's another good sign there when you get batter to commit their first pitch to a changeup that really was not on the plate much at all, if ever.
Torres grinding away mechanically. Some fixes with his lower half. And that those can click and turn into some more power. On this 0-1, he leaves it up, ball one.
All right, so the count is 1-1.
He's homered against Rodriguez a couple times in his career. 1 ball, 1 strike. Torres.
Here's the pitch. The ball is hit. It's hit deep to left field. Going back, looking up, and it's gone.
Shot Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees strike first.
It's a 2-run home run. Where is it? Here it is. Deep to left field, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. 2-run shot.
Fastball up. As I mentioned before, he's had a tendency to work under the ball. Not that time. Kept the shoulders level and got through that, not underneath it.
The Yankees needed that one.
Swing under the ball or pop up.
And the pitch.
Not tonight.
And Gittins hits it over to the short second. Gonzalez makes a play for the second out of the inning. 2 away on the first pitch. And now that's going to bring up Miguel Andujar. Gleyber and Gio are the clutches Yankees for the past couple of years. I would agree with that.
Why did you say that?
I said it was time to go to work. I said nothing below is not good enough. It's time to go to work. I'll come and see you when you make the major league.
Now, if you knew it would be 7 years, it would have been 7 years, would you have said that?
Yes. It's all about the work. Everybody at this level's got talent. It's about the work.
Special like
so
hit.
you got the call, I guess, around 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night.
Here's a pitch, and the ball is hit right back up. Andujar hits Rodriguez, but able to pick it up, throws it over to Baldex for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs, 2 hits, big blow, 2-run home run by Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead at the end of 4. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, headed to the 5th inning.
A 2-run home run from Gleyber Torres.
All right, so Jay says that the Yankee lineup makes no sense. Listen, I said before, we have too many right-handed hitters. I said that before. I don't like the fact that we're so right-handed dominant. The crazy part is that we've had about the same team for the last 3 years, and yet we're scoring the lowest amount of runs since the inclusion of the DH. That's crazy. We're down in a lot of categories, and it just really doesn't make any sense. I don't really quite understand it, but it's just been happening. I really don't get it. It's just weird. I don't know what is going on. A lot of guys, and the funny thing is, a lot of guys got off to slow starts this year. A lot of guys, so there was a lot of regression this year. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video. All right, for the Boston Red Sox, we got Kiko Hernandez, we got Christian Vasquez, and we got Bobby Dahlbeck coming up for the Boston Red Sox. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share, folks, here in Yankee Stadium on the Lewis Sports Network. Maximum point, Red Sox be a league. Okay, gotta try to see if I can understand you, Zachary. Jay says not just the righty-lefty thing, but the order makes no sense. Well, I don't. Why is Giancarlo hitting in the number 2 hole? I don't understand that. And I mean, if he's not gonna hit, you either put him in the lineup, but don't have him start. Like, I feel like some of these guys just need like a break to kind of regather themselves, because I feel like it's just a mental thing with these guys. Anyway, Hernandez fouls it off, strike 1. Kike Hernandez fouled out in the second inning. That was the foul out, I think, to Chris Gittens, I think. 2-run home run by Gleyber Torres. Yankees take a 2-0 lead, and the pitch by Taylon is going to be a strike. Strike 2 on the slider, right in the inside corner part of the plate. Strike 2.
Up on the high fastball. Wasn't up there enough to get it past Torres.
And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball on the fastball. 1-2.
Performance tonight from Jamison Tyone, who averages fewer than 5 innings per start. Has only recorded an out in the 6th one time. But here he is in the 5th at just 52 pitches. A lot of quick contact. Very aggressive Red Sox lineup.
All right, here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a strict miss. Swing and a miss on the falsified check swing right there on the inside corner, and he strikes out as he is out on strikes. All right, that's going to bring up Christian Vasquez up on the plate. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share.
Second K for Tyone. Facing the Red Sox.
And I don't like our manager neither. That doesn't make it any better. As on top of that, so that's what makes it worse.
Certainly playing tonight, isn't it?
Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
Really, we talked about him. Maybe the velocity is down a tick or two, but it's a more efficient pitch now. More efficient delivery. He uses his lower half so much better now, Joe, that he's actually releasing the ball a half a foot closer to home plate.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, almost hit him. That almost hit Vasquez.
Makes that one that much scarier.
That ball got away from Jameson right there.
Just lost this early.
Yeah, that just lost.
Any of those.
Yeah, he just lost the grip.
Usually you'll see guys who throw hard sinkers right on right work up like that, but the effect of releasing the ball farther out front, and he's able to do that because he uses his legs a lot more.
He should be batting. I put Giancarlo in the number 9 spot for the disrespect. He should not be hitting anywhere in the top of the lineup. I can't even trust him at 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And the other benefit is there's more life.
No doubt, Zachary. I will let you know if the Red Sox win.
There's no better example of that than Jacob deGrom. You want to go back in the day is Pedro Martinez. You release your fastball farther out front, you're shortening the distance and getting life on the pitch. He was not doing that before. Last time he was really healthy in 2018.
Here's the 2-1. And the ball is swung off the end of the bat. Nice play. For the second out as he flips it over to Gittens. 2 away.
Now let's go back and look at the difference. You'll see the arm swing is totally different. This is actually
Oh yeah, I forgot he was a Pittsburgh Pirate.
So much extension with that shoulder and rotator cuff behind him. He's often late. Not only just the shorter arm swing, but look at the legs. That's what I'm talking about. Using the lower half more to release and get that extension upon release. Boy, that four-seam fastball upstairs is certainly playing well tonight.
Retires the first 2 here in the 5th. The 9-hitter Bobby Dahlbeck.
All right, here's the pitch. Bobby Dahlbeck gets a strike.
Tommy John surgery. Is it through one way his whole life? was drafted, as you mentioned, number 2 overall at a high school, thrown in the upper.
Yeah, but I'm saying with the way Giancarlo can't hit with guys on base, I would definitely put him in the 9th just to be disrespectful. When he starts hitting, then I'll move him up to 7th or 6th. And the pitch. Strike. I would tell him. No problem, Zachary. All right, shout out to Eric. Your Cubs are winning, I believe, aren't they? 2-1 over the Giants. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he strikes him out. All right, 1-2-3 inning for Jameson Taylor, headed to the bottom of the 5th. Right now, the score is Yankees 2, Red Sox nothing, and the Yankees coming up to bat. We got Sanchez, Frazier, and DJ LeMahieu. 8-9-1 for the New York Yankees coming up in the bottom of the half of the inning. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, man, I'm like really super impressed, like with the thumbnail that I made. You got Yankee Stadium. Was able to put the right players, and like I said, I wanted to represent 2 shortstops that are very near and dear to me. You know, in my life as a baseball fan, we got Derek Jeter, the captain, and then we have Nomar Garciaparra, the Boston Red Sox legend. Like I said, Garciaparra was going to be a future Hall of Famer, but I just hate what happened when his career took a tailspin after after the injury that he suffered in 2004. Bounced around a couple of teams, had a couple of good years, but then was never really the same player, like I mentioned earlier. And he was one of the guys I rooted for that I hoped would get a championship ring, and he should have been on that 2004 Red Sox team. He definitely should have been on there. Did you guys hear that Pat Riley wants LeBron James back in Miami? That's what I heard. But I'm wondering if even Jimmy Butler is going to be on that team. I mean, Miami does have some shooters. And it's funny because the Heat and the Lakers both got swept in the first round. But my thing is, it doesn't make sense for Pat Riley anyway. LeBron is old. I mean, he showed his age against the Phoenix Suns. Like, why would you even take that chance? Even if he has shooters. It's clear that LeBron needs a reliable number two, so that they were able to extend his career. Here's Gary Sanchez. Rodriguez starts off with a strike. And the pitch. Ball.
Changeup misses 1-1. Sanchez, who's hit 17 home runs against Boston in his career.
Here's the windup in the pitch. Swing. Strike 2.
Play 1 and 2. He's hit more home runs than any other catcher in baseball since his debut. Driven in more runs. He's sitting on 299 right now. All-Star in 2017 and in 2019.
I don't want him on my Knicks. That's the thing. I don't want him on my Knicks.
Rough start here this season.
And oddly, I say oddly because Gary, when he first broke in, just crushed fastballs. Last 2 years, well under 200 against fastballs. Hard to imagine. Should be a much better hitter.
All right. And strike 3 on the backdoor cutter. Strike 3. Gary down looking as he's out on strikes for the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
A bitter NL Central rivalry renews. Arenado and the Cardinals visiting Bryant and the Cubs. Or the Giants take on the Nationals or Astros and Twins, all starting at 7 Eastern on Fox or Fox Sports app. Cubs, the top team in the National League in the month of May. Well, they've dropped the first 2 against the Giants in San Francisco. Strike one on Clint Frazier.
All right, Clint Frazier gets a strike on the slider.
Singled his first time for his first hit of this weekend.
And that's a quick 0-2. Went with the cutter.
As we were talking about taking on the Cardinals next week on Baseball Night in America. Chris Bryant put together.
Don't go there, Jay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Jay. And the pitch, strike three. Goes with the backdoor cutter again for the fifth time, and that's going to be another strikeout. 7 strikeouts for Eduardo Rodriguez as Frazier's down on strikes, down looking. Oh yeah, of course it makes sense to you. You know what? It doesn't make sense for Pat Riley, but if he wants him, he can have him. Okay? They can. I don't want him on my Knicks. I'm not trying to watch 2 disasters in one. No way. I'm sorry. An old LeBron and a poor IQ Julius Randle. And the pitch.
Takes high, ball one.
See the way he just
Julius is part of the reason why LeBron's in LA in the first place. So no.
Very subtle thing.
Oh, you lost it, Darren? Sorry to hear that.
Beating the ball to the spot. LeMahieu flips it to right center field.
LeMahieu hits it deep, but
Hernandez runs it down to the track and ends the 5th.
Enrique Hernandez is able to make the play. No runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning, nobody left. Headed to the top of the 6th inning. Yankees up 2-0 on the Boston Red Sox. For the Red Sox, we got Danny Santana, Alex Verdugo, and Xander Bogaerts. 1-2-3 for the Red Sox. Top of the lineup. You know, what I don't understand is like now everybody's getting on Dennis Schroeder talking about when he said this and this and this, I knew we were doomed and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, nobody was saying none of that throughout the season. Everybody kept saying they were going to get it together, they were going to win the title. This is why I'm going to expose it. They don't think that this first round series is bad. No, it's bad. Trust me. I'm going to expose it. You'll see. It's bad on a lot of levels. Even if AD was injured, we know that they would have won. But the thing is, you can't use that excuse, especially when considering what has been said about LeBron, that he was going to carry these guys to victory. That's all I heard. The question I have is, who told AD to play? That's what I want to know. I feel like, again, this is another Golden State Warrior situation. Front office, medical staff, AD. Somebody told them to play. I'm sorry. Like I said, He Nation can have LeBron back. Some of them are going to, I mean, I got to kind of ask myself, like, some of them are not really going to care anyway because, let's face it, Miami's a football town. And at this point, LeBron is older, but some will accept him with open arms. Like, he's going to lead us to a championship. I'm like, good luck with that. Because now they're going to say, oh, it's in the – and I'm like, think to myself, is LeBron really going to put himself in a conference that has Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden? I don't think he's going to want that. Or what Philadelphia has? Or what the Milwaukee Bucks have? No, he's not going to do that. Even though the other teams are kind of weak, is he really going to succumb? See, if Boston were, if they could somehow get better players, I would have put Boston in the mix too. But you know, at least Danny ain't stepped down, and Brad Stevens is no longer the head coach of the Celtics. So they killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Now they need to retool that roster. Kemba Walker, see you later. Anyway, strike 1 to Danny Santana, top of the 6th inning.
Time he sees a lineup, his numbers get drastically different.
Yeah, opponents hit better.
Really a lack of experience or work the last couple of years with the injury.
Here's a pitch. That's a ball. Ball 1, 1-1.
Not holding his stuff, but Joe, I don't think that applies tonight. He's been so efficient, and we're starting to see some really good sliders as well. But it's mostly been about the fastball. Let's not kid ourselves. They're 0 for 6 against his fastball tonight.
All right, here's the pitch, and that ball is upstairs.
It seems to be able to
2-1.
throw that at will.
So 10 starts this year, Tom. Only one of them has he recorded an out in the 6th inning. You talk about his efficiency. The reason he hasn't is because he averages 18 pitches per inning on the year. Tonight, he's averaging 12.
Here's the pitch. The ball is swung.
to center field.
Fly it off to center field. Aaron Judge is there, and he will make the play for the first out. And now that's going to bring up Alex Verdugo.
They don't make these legs like they used to. We got a major league debut, guys? Against the Red Sox? He's gonna throw me out! No! Why do we shift right there? We shift against DJ LeMahieu. Why?
Yeah,
So good.
that. Yeah, I don't understand what. He's right though. Alex is right. Why did they shift? He's got a double in the first inning.
No better right field hitter than LeMahieu. He took advantage of that opening over there.
Verdugo 1 for 2 tonight with that double.
Oh, that's a fact.
Said, oh no, he's going to throw me out. Even though Frazier really had no chance. I love it. I love that he wears his personality on his sleeve. He did that in Los Angeles. First few seasons in the majors. Really coming alive in Boston.
Here's a pitch.
Seasons.
The ball is hit. Nice. Smacked it over the shift, going the other way into left field for a base hit. He should say that too. The announcer's right. He should say that. Why did they shift on Verdugo? So Verdugo gets himself an opposite field base hit. He's 2 for 2. Wow, he hit a high fastball.
Yet he's hitting over 500 on ground balls the other way. And he's such a good fastball hitter.
Smart.
With 2 strikes, you're inviting a good hitter.
G Money says, "What do you think about Dame going to Boston?"
He's one of the best high ball hitters in the majors. Got one there.
If Jason Tatum's part of that deal or Jaylen Brown, I wouldn't make the move. No.
The form of Xander Bogaerts. So here's Tyone again, seeing some traffic as he faces a lineup for the 3rd time.
The thing is, Boston lacks depth. They need some athletic bigs.
29-year-old from the Woodlands, Texas.
That is a strike by Xander Bogaerts. 2 Xander Bogaerts by Jameson Taylor. Top of the 6th inning, runner on first, 1 out. Taylor has pitched 5 and 1/3 innings. Has got 3 strikeouts.
Well for him, right? I mean, we talked about the Red Sox. They hunt early fastballs. Tyone throws a lot.
I'm sorry, water spill. You mean beer spill, kid? Hit, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And Alex Cora said before the game that he likes that his guys are aggressive, but it also is something that gives him pause and is a potential concern when guys are locked in the way that Tyone is tonight and getting them to chase.
Yeah, he even talked about early encounters on those edge pitches, pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you're better off letting those go rather than hitting a rollover.
Yeah. Oh, that ball is hit. Oh, wow. Deep to left. Oh, but Andujar. Oh, he drops the ball. Wow. Verdugo. Damn. Andujar dropped what was a sure catch. Damn. That should have been caught, bro. And now we got runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
Pretty well this year out in left field. To me, like maybe he had a little more room, didn't get quite all the way to the wall. Let's see. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Another step.
If he moves back a little more, he would have caught that ball.
You can feel the dirt underneath, but you should have that right hand out, almost feeling for that wall. You know, it's too late to take your eye off the ball at that point, but feel for the wall with your hand while you watch.
Yeah, because Xander knew he didn't hit that ball well. All right, man, here's Rafael Devers.
He does have a runner in front of him, so he wasn't going to get any farther than 2nd anyway. But, yeah, Andujar had another step, and if he takes that other step, it's an out.
3rd baseman by trade. He had the idea to learn the outfield to get himself back into the equation with Gio Urshela taking over 3rd base, so took the initiative in the offseason prior to last year, home in the Dominican Republic, to start practicing. And the Yankees love the work ethic, love that he's digging in and trying to learn the position. He's still obviously very raw there. Unable to pull that in. And now the guy that's
smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Red Sox threatening. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Here's Rafael Devers at the plate.
All high fastballs here.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. High fastball.
that because it's the way people have pitched, Rafi. But
Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure to share.
Infield back will concede 1 run right here.
Two and oh.
Just have to be careful with all these four-seamers that you get it up enough. You know, it's like a mail slot in the door where you have to fit it in that one slot. You get it underneath a little bit, then you're into the nitro zone.
All right, here's the pitch.
Devers launches a fastball outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
All right, it's a 3-0 count to Devers.
And yes, he's swinging, Joe. Leading the major league in extra
Jameson
bases.
Taylor at 73 pitches. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be swing, foul, strike 1.
It's a good location. That was high enough.
Devers, who homered last night.
All right, here's the 3-1. Fouled away, strike 2.
It's just perfect execution.
This is huge.
So far by Taillon.
This is huge.
Right in that middle slot.
This is huge.
Rafi knows what's coming. Can he execute up here one more time?
One more time, elevated fastball. He fouls it away. 3-2, 3-2, 2-0. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Devers at the plate. Jameson Taylor, pitcher hitter battle. Let's see who's gonna win this. And the 3-2. Devers swings. Ooh, threw for a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And Devers and Rafael Devers ties the game with a 2-run single. And we are tied at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Steve Williams. He says, who do you want to win the American League East? My New York Yankees, of course. Man, Devers with a huge 2-run single. Shout out to Mile High 6. What is up? Real quick, congratulations to Mile High on 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys in the chat can give him a congratulations. He worked really hard and he got there. It was a long road, but hard work pays off. So congratulations to Mile High on 1,000 subscribers. How are you doing, my friend? I hope everything is good with you, Mile High. So what's going on? I'm good. All right, so Jameson Taylor is out. We're going to have a pitching change, and they're going to bring in Jonathan Loizaga coming into the bullpen. Man, that's tough, man. Devers just got that hit, but that Andujar catch hurt. Him not making that play cost us 2 runs. But hey, it happens, man. So there it is. Maha says he's good, and the Jays won. All right, that's cool. What's Toronto's record? I know they're not that far off in terms of wins. I think they're behind the Yankees, I think, by I want to say 3.5 games. Let me see. Oh, no, not even. Yo, the Blue Jays are hot. They're 30-26. They're actually ahead of the Yankees by percentage points. So the Blue Jays are 3rd and the Yankees are 4th. Okay. Wow, look at that. 4 teams in the division in the AL East with 30 wins or more. 4 teams. 4. The Royals are about to be the 3rd team in the American League Central to reach 30 wins. And then the Mariners are going to be the 3rd team in the AL West to reach 30 wins. So you have 3 teams in the American League West, 3 teams in the AL Central, and you have 4 teams in the American League East. You got 10 teams in the in the American League with 30 about to reach 30 wins or more. The only 30-win teams in the National League are in the National League Central and in the National League West. There's no 30-win team right now in the NL East. So it's a barn burn battle right now in the NL Central, and then obviously in the NL West, you got the Giants 36-21, Padres 36-23, and the Dodgers 34-23. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so Jonathan Loizaga is coming in. Wow, he's pitched really well. I like the ERA 2.20. He's going to pitch to Hunter Renfroe with 1 out. Rafael Devers is at first. Just hit a 2-run single, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know what? You know what, Jay? You know, the Valhalla Sports, who will come to the streams.
Here in the sixth.
He likes the Lakers, he likes the Dodgers, but his football team, and he likes the LA Kings in hockey, but his favorite football team is the Minnesota Vikings.
From the 26-year-old who just keeps getting better and better for these Yankees.
I mean, obviously, mostly LA teams. Yeah, I get it.
We'll see 98, 99, two-seamer.
Losaga, 23 games, 4-2 record, 2.20 ERA, 28 and 2/3 innings, 7 walks, 25 strikeouts. Here is Hunter Renfroe on the 0-1, and that's going to be a ball.
I always wonder if you
put him in the
rotation, how good he would be. Because those 3 pitches are enough for him to be a good 5-6 inning starter in the big leagues. But he's been so valuable coming out of that bullpen. You want to use him 2 or 3 times a week.
And especially with the injuries they've dealt with in the bullpen. I mean, Britton and O'Day. Wilson was struggling, but Wilson going through injuries too. That's a ground ball to the hole. It's short. Backhand Torres. Jump throw. Late.
Torres with the jump throw, but he's safe.
So an infield single for Hunter Renfroe.
So nice backhanded play by Torres, but it was hit too far for him to make the play, and it was a slow roller too. So now Hunter Renfroe gets on with a base hit, and now we have 2 on with 1 out. Double play still in order, though. 1 out, 2 men on base for the Boston Red Sox. Here, top of the 6th inning, we are tied at 2. If you guys are tuning in, right now, Rafael Devers got himself an RBI 2-run single to tie the game at 2. Jameson Taylor was pitching very well. Wow. That almost fell down.
4 consecutive hits after Santana flied out to open the inning. 1st and 2nd for Marwin Gonzalez.
And that gets lost.
Yeah, I mean, these Red Sox, they're hunting fastballs early. Renfroe just did it. If you're Loaizaga here at Sanchez, can't get beat on a first pitch fastball right here.
Red Sox, one of the most aggressive teams in baseball, and this is their most aggressive night of the season in terms of percentage of pitches they've swung in. That's ball 1 on Gonzalez.
He did go to the breaking ball, just not a good one.
All right, so count is 1-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
The biggest strength for the Yankees.
Runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 out.
The American League.
Red Sox can take the lead here in this inning.
The backhand by Chapman, but outside of him, Loaizaga's probably
go ahead run at 2nd. Swing and a miss.
Just cut on and miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just looking at the outfield here for the Yankees. Aaron Judge very deep in center field. As a third base coach, you're reading that. You know, maybe even a hard hit ball here. 1 out, you take the chance on sending.
Devers a runner at 2nd, Renfroe at 1st.
Runners on 1st and 2nd. Here's the 1-1. And the ball is hit. Oh! All right, it's a base hit past Gittins. Rafael Devers scores. And runners on 2nd and 3rd, and that is going to give the Red Sox a 3-2 lead on a RBI double by Marwin Gonzalez.
5 consecutive hits.
So Boston with 5 straight hits to take a 3-2 lead on the Yankees.
First pitch was a breaking ball that wasn't very good, but at least it wasn't going to cause any trouble. This is one that's wild in the strike zone.
Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure to share it. Then just past Gittins.
Last night from the other side of the plate, pulls it for a 2-base hit.
So the veterans starting to heat things up.
All right, that's going to bring up Enrique Hernandez.
Now closed. He, after 5 really good innings, finds himself on the hook. Infield comes in for Aaron Boone. 2nd and 3rd, still just 1 gone, and the hitter is Hernandez. He's trying to snap an 0 for 26.
Boston is up 3-2 on the New York Yankees right now.
Infield did. I'm running contact play here. You have a trail runner behind you.
Has a foul out and a strikeout.
Defense. Take decision making out of the hands of Renfroe at 3rd.
All right, here's the windup of the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Strike 1.
Last in for Hernandez last Tuesday.
That's a long time. I know he had a couple of days off. But on the baseball calendar, that's like a month.
Hernandez hoping the infield pulled in, maybe open some holes for him.
All right, here's the pitch. Swung, and it's going to be fouled off. Strike 2.
Sanchez knows that they got Hernandez to chase with 2 strikes earlier. To try to see if they can get him out of the strike
Runners
zone.
on second and third. 1 out. 0-2 count. Here's Jonathan Loizaga. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out on the sinker. 2 away. That's Hernandez down on strikes. And that'll bring up Christian Vasquez, the catcher.
Well, it was in the zone. 98 underneath it.
Up to Christian Vasquez with 2 gone. 3 in the bank for the Red Sox, but Renfroe at third and Gonzalez at second.
All right, here's Christian Vasquez.
Vasquez
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
At this point, I think you have to stay aggressive with the heater, huh? He hasn't really executed the breaking ball well.
Here's the 0-1.
The 0-1 is way outside.
Ball 1.
Red Sox looking for their 3rd consecutive win. Exceeding expectations just about by every measure. Just a game back of the Tampa Bay Rays for first in the division 1 year after they finished last. And trying to hand the Yankees their 9th defeat out of their last 12 games. Yankees 31-27 overall. Time with the Blue Jays for 3rd.
Oh, we got a 1-1 count. Runners on second and third. 2 outs.
2nd and 3rd, 2 out.
Here's Vasquez at the plate. Loizaga with a 1-1 count. The Red Sox lead 3-2 in the 6th. Here's the pitch. The ball is hit. It's popped. Is it in play? There's Gary. Behind the plate. Gary's got it, and he makes the play as he has to backpedal a little bit. He'll retire the side. But the Red Sox get 3 runs. 3 runs on 5 hits. 5 straight hits. Rafael Devers with a 2-run single. And then Alex Verdugo hits himself a 2-run. Actually, no, not Alex Verdugo. Sorry. What's this guy's face? Now I'm trying to remember. Marwin Gonzalez then gets himself an RBI double. And the Red Sox lead by the score of 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. We have Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, and Gio Urshela, 2-3-4 for the New York Yankees. Jamison Taylor pitches 5 1/3 innings. He left 2 men on base, so he was actually, yeah, no. He allowed the 2 runs anyway. So that was on him. Oh, shout out to Zachary. What's up? Kawhi Leonard's legacy is on the line tomorrow. Interesting. It is on the line. Smash the like and hit the subscribe on the Lewis Sports Network. Boston against the New York Yankees. We're just on commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So
finds himself back in front as we go to the bottom of the 6th, trying to end his 4-game.
Rafael Devers has been a killer against us since he's come up in the big leagues. AJ, not even just here. Here's a pitch. Giancarlo fouls it off. Strike 1.
Yeah, I was really curious to see first pitch because remember last time up they threw 3 fastballs by Stanton. Saw the breaking ball right there. We talked about the job Veritek does, but that was Vasquez.
All right, so we got an 0-1 count, bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Stanton, and that's off the plate. 1-1.
Just misses there, 1-1.
You can be prepared as you want, and they're very well prepared with Jason Veritek running things, but as a catcher, feel still matters.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. It's fouled, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez, his best start in a long time. The 2 runs coming on 1 swing from Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, I got to give Rodriguez credit. He's pitched very well today.
You mentioned the strikeout where he got Stanton. That was the Yankees' only other opportunity.
Didn't think he would pitch as well as he did, but he's pitched very well. Got to give him a lot of credit.
But he got Stanton swinging. Has been a 1-2 hole here. And comes back home.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Strikes him out with a cutter as Giancarlo is out for the 2nd time in this game on another strikeout. 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And here is a baseball game break. If we don't get it, I guess we don't get it. Aaron Judge last hit to the shortstop. Smash the like it. This is. They didn't even show it. Wow. Anyway, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1 on Judge.
Great note on Austin Meadows. He leads all left-handed hitters this year with home runs at Yankee Stadium.
0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
A visiting player.
That is one of the many issues for this offense.
Pitch. That's going to be a ball.
They are dead last in just about every offensive category from their left-handed hitters. Dangerous count to a dangerous hitter here. A 2-0 to Aaron Judge.
Here's the pitch.
2-1.
Fouled away, strike 1.
A little more of the plate with that one.
Yeah, did you see Eduardo's reaction? He knew he got away with that. That was the backdoor cutter. He's pretty much owned Judge since Judge got to the big leagues. But he knew he got away with that one. That's right into the barrel. Aaron just a little bit underneath it.
Yeah.
Judge has been the one guy who's been making pitchers pay for pitches like that this year.
Here's the 2-1. That's a ball. 3-1.
0 for 2 tonight and 3 for 22 lifetime against Rodriguez. Yankees down by a run in the 6th.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
I can only imagine Aaron's got that backdoor cutter in his mind because that got a lot of the plate, that fastball, at a height that was hittable.
Jared Whitlock warming for the Red Sox.
So I would not throw the cutter here based on that.
Oh, we got a time. We got a time called.
A fastball, really a hittable fastball. It tells me he's looking for that cutter away. He could go back in with a fastball here. Not his best pitch. Let's see if that's what Vasquez sees. Change.
And that's going to be a ball, so that's going to be ball 4.
First walk of the game issued by Eduardo Rodriguez. Kevin was telling us about the Rays, and of course, Belmont earlier today, Essential Quality the winner. Not too far from here. And the race in the East thus far this season. The Red Sox have pulled out in front, and the Rays and the Yankees got hot. Rays were the top team in the league in the month of May. We're sliding a little bit over the first few days of the month. Game and a half lead. But we're not even close to coming down the stretch.
Those horses are getting tired, Joe.
Third of the
The AL East is going to be interesting all season.
Yankees and Blue Jays.
And then the Blue Jays have snuck up on 3rd.
This is a good division.
Oh, yeah. The toughest in all of baseball, as I always say, AL East.
Good timeout there for Eduardo. 85 pitches, 3rd time around. Now he's working out of the stretch.
And now Urshela singled in front of the Torres home run in the 5th. Or the 4th.
Here's a pitch, and the ball, and it is Foul.
That pitch shouldn't bother Rodriguez. It's designed to get the guy out front. Yeah, he hit it hard. That was tough to keep fair. Cutter in, slider.
Here's a pitch, and that's going to be below.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that would concern me if I'm the Red Sox and Alex Cora, just the way he guided that changeup. That didn't come out of his hand the same way. This is when you really get on the top of the top step of the dugout and start watching your pitcher really carefully.
Runner on first, 1 out for the Yankees. 1-1 to Gary Sanchez.
3-2, 6th inning. Judge at first, 1 gone.
I'm seeing Gerald Shella. And the ball is swung, and it's hit, and it's a fair ball. It's a fair. It's a ground rule double. So runners on second and third with 1 out as Urshela gets himself a ground rule double.
And Judge won't have a chance to come in to score. A ground rule double, second and third with 1 gone.
Yeah, I think it's got to be it for him. The last couple of pitches, just not the same conviction, not the same.
I mean, they might as well take him out.
In the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier, Urshela, his hits lately almost all to the right side of the field. That one is hit well.
So in other words, he just loves going the opposite way. Yep.
Rodriguez just ran out of gas.
Yeah, that's it for him. I would take him out if I'm the Red Sox. Yep, there it is.
Second and third in a 1-run game.
All right, the Red Sox will get a new. So the Red Sox are going to bring in a new pitcher as Eduardo Rodriguez is done. He pitches 5 1/3. Gives up 2 runs, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 88 pitches, and that's the end of his night. So he'll be done. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, and now we're going to bring in Garrett Whitlock, who's had a good season so far with a 1.73 ERA. So in case if you hear no audio, it is because we are on a commercial break. Make sure to hit the like button if you have not hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button. I think I got the Astros and the Blue Jays tomorrow at 1. I gotta change the thumbnail. Just not really the thumbnail, just more the records of the thumbnail so that I can just change that part. But I'm contemplating whether I should do that or I should do the Clippers and the Mavericks tomorrow. Trying to see. Let's see.
Sox 3, Yankees 2. Time for the Hyundai lift of the game. Yankees got the first runs on a 2-run shot from Torres back in the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Red Sox with 5 consecutive hits in the top of this inning to take a 3-2 lead. Yankees wasting no time putting the pressure.
There's Glaber. 1 for 2, 2-run home run in the 4th inning.
Yeah, I was really curious to see how the Red Sox would play this in the infield, and there's a little indecision. Bogart's asking, you want me all the way in? They're about halfway in.
Judge at
Here's the
third,
pitch.
Shella at second.
And that's a strike.
From Whitlock.
It's a tough call because you want to guard the lead.
There's Garrett Whitlock. 14 games pitched, 0-1 record, 1.73 ERA, 26 innings pitched, 7 walks, 27 strikeouts.
Range, bringing the infielders in. Playing halfway.
And the changeup. Foul. It's popped. Gives it a look, but it's out of play, so count is now 0-2.
How about Garrett Whitlock?
What a story.
Shout out to William in the building. Appreciate you checking in. Good day. Appreciate you coming on through. Shout out to William.
Draft. The Yankees think he's coming off Tommy John
Hope everything is good with you, William.
Well, the Red Sox did.
Make sure to hit the like, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like.
They saw a couple of years ago when they saw him in the Eastern League, I think it was. And he has been very trustworthy for Alex Cora.
That's the last time that he pitched. You mentioned the Tommy John surgery. Still just 24 years old. Finds himself pitching in a huge spot here against the Yankees.
Here's the pitch. Yeah, that's a ball one.
You saw the pitch Torres fouled off was the changeup. So he's got that real big separation you're talking about, Joe, between a fastball, primarily sinkers, and that real good low 80s changeup.
You know, Tom, we've talked about the power the Yankees hope resurfaces from Torres, but this is where he was at his best those first couple of years in big spots.
All right, here's the pitch, and it's he pops it, and does he get it? Yeah, he got it. He makes the play, runner tags, and Judge scores, and the game is tied, ladies and gentlemen, as the Yankees and Red Sox are tied by 3 on the sacrifice fly by Gleyber Torres. We are tied at 3.
That's another good swing.
Oh, he just woke up? Oh, okay. Hopefully you enjoyed your nap.
Near the top of the zone. And again, the shoulders are level. Get on top of the baseball.
So huge sacrifice fly for Gleyber Torres, man, to tie this game at 3.
And yeah, Retro has to catch that ball. You just don't know that's too close to the line to let it drop. Tying run comes in.
Moved to third.
All right, here's Chris Gittins.
Chris Gittins in his big league debut with a chance to put the Yankees in front.
Let's see. Runner on third. And that's a ball.
Ball one.
That's a good take for a guy playing his first big league game.
2 ground outs for Chris Gittins. Here's the 1-0. Oh, okay.
He's buckled on a strike, 1-1.
Good pitch by Whitlock.
Started calling him hard hitting Chris Gittins.
I like that nickname.
All right, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on the slider.
Good pitch there to get ahead 1-2.
Well, 3 straight breaking balls. See if he stays with it.
Go ahead, run at third. 2 gone, 6 there.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out on the slider. And that's going to end the inning. But the Yankees get 1 run, 2 hits. Sacrifice fly by Torres. Aaron Judge is able to score. And through 6, ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 3, headed to the top of the 7th inning. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. We have Bobby Dahlbeck. We got Danny Santana and Alex Verdugo. 9-1-2 for the Red Sox. We are tied at 3, so we got ourselves a really nice, interesting, and tight game, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are enjoying the commentary right here on the channel as I bring you Yankees and Red Sox. And like I said, it's my team against the enemy. You know how I feel. I've always felt this way. I feel this way about my teams. By the way, if you guys have not, man, make sure to check out my Magic Johnson post where he rips Dennis Schroeder, talking or saying that he's not a real Laker in his eyes. Shout out to Prayers Up, William. Truly appreciate that, my friend. I'm wondering if Losaiga is going to pitch the 7th or they're going to come with somebody different. If the Yankees are going to bring somebody else out the bullpen. Don't mind me. I'm just listening to the tunes right there outside in the backyard. So that's why you hear me whistling.
In his previous 12 games combined, he's driven in all 3 tonight.
My thing is, who in the hell is Dennis Schroeder making all these demands when he's a 6th man? I don't get that. How you gonna call yourself?
5-year-old rookie. Boy, what a flurry he arrived with last year. 8 home runs in 23 games in his debut.
Magic's telling the truth, but Magic is a snake.
5 straight games of a home run.
Magic is a snake, though. But he's telling the truth on Dennis Schroeder. And the pitch.
He swings and misses, Tom.
He says he's a starter. I don't agree. Schroeder is a bench guy. He's a 6th man.
Practice swing right there as a pitcher. You want to watch the practice swing.
So we got a 1-1 count.
You saw him swing with.
Williams says, "How are my Dodgers?" Good question.
So low fastball is danger zone for Loizaga right here.
Your Dodgers are losing 5-4 to Atlanta in the top of the 5th. But good news, even though there's 2 outs, you have a runner on first. So the Dodgers are losing 5-4 to Atlanta, but they got a runner on first.
Changing the swings, changing the mechanics. Alex Score has given him a little more time off recently.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe. We got a 1-2.
Leading off his 7th.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away on the curveball.
Well, the other thing that happens, Joe, is the game now, the information is so good and so quick that when it used to be like the second time around the league, teams would find out what your holes are. I mean, it's like a matter of minutes now, right?
And when you arrive from the minors, there's already books.
They have a lot of information on you, exactly. There you go. Information. It's everywhere.
Another 1-2.
Dahlbeck.
First.
Chris Gittins makes a play. First out of the inning. 1 away.
This game is featured on the free-to-play Fox Bet Super 6 app. One of the questions in today's contest is which team will hit a home run in the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning. Play along on the app for your chance to win. So far tonight, a 2-run homer for Gleyber Torres in the 4th. Red Sox got 3 in the top of the 6th to take the lead. Yankees tying it in the bottom of the 6th.
All right, here's Danny Santana. 2 flyouts and a pop out.
Danny Santana, who's 0 for 3.
And the pitch.
Takes ball 1.
Ball 1.
Easy 99.
99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Santana 4 for 35 so far in the Red Sox uniform. Trying to recapture what he did in 2019.
No problem, William. Anytime.
For an injury-riddled short 2020.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
But right now, they're looking for anybody to take that leadoff spot and do something with it.
It's actually their on-base percentage right now, 2nd lowest in Red Sox history, what they're getting out of that spot in the lineup. That's not what you want when that spot comes around literally more than any other spot. You want a high OBP.
All right, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Strike 2.
It's interesting. I was watching Santana come to the plate, and he looked at the defense, which I like. Sometimes it gives you the clue of how they're going to pitch you. Now, with 2 strikes, the Yankees now are swinging the defense over. They had more of this against him in his first 3 at-bats.
Here's the 1-2. Ball hit up the middle. Slow roller. Oh, but he can't. So Santana makes it safely, and that's going to be a Santana hits a ground ball over to Torres, but not able to get Danny Santana out. So what are they going to score?
That was a good piece of 2-strike hitting. All right, that's 2-strike hitting. There you go, brother.
Oh, that's
I don't know
cool.
if you guys saw that or not, but I'm interacting out here with Yankee fans. It's pretty crazy.
Trying to make friends everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Alex,
2
but
for 3 in this game.
sounds like a good dude, man.
Yeah, if you could play Major League Baseball
2 for
the
3.
same way you did when you were a little leaguer, more power to you.
And the pitch. And that's a ball by Loizaga. 1-0.
Strikes. Probably behooves somebody in his shoes who's coming in with a lot of pressure on him, given who he was traded for. And a very emotional guy. Mostly good times, though, so far in Boston.
We got a runner on first with one out. Here's the pitch by Loizaga, and that ball is low. 2-0.
It's kind of interesting. Take a look at the side by side. Verdugo has the edge over Mookie Betts in average since they were traded for one another. Overall, OPS Betts is better, and of course Betts has the ring.
So he was the part of the Mookie Betts trade.
A lot closer than you might have guessed.
Yeah, very similar.
Alex, really good high fastball hitter. That's why I say he's got such good hands. Why is he going to stay down with the changeup?
Snapped on the first on the pickoff attempt by Loizaga, but the runner gets back. Danny Santana gets back.
The Yankees remain in the shift against him.
That's how he got his base hit his last time. Put down that third baseline. Go ahead, run it first.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Ball 3.
That's the other thing Alex Ford loves about Alex Verdugo, the way he differentiates between ball and strike. You know, some guys will come back into the dugout complaining, and you go look on video, and it's like, oh, no, that was a strike. But if Alex Verdugo says it was a ball, most times it was a ball.
Now, that's high praise. The guy I think about it better than anybody in that regard, Alex Bregman, the Astros.
A 3-0.
3-0.
A 4-pitch walk.
That's a walk.
So the go-ahead run moves into scoring position with one away here in the 7th.
Boy, that was a very tentative pitch sequence. I mean, nothing was competitive at those 4 pitches.
We got 2 runners on, but their double play is still in order.
That is not something that they do much of. In fact, the lowest walk rate in the American League.
Now let's see if this is one of the cases where Bogarts will hunt fastball first pitch. For a pitcher right now,
Bogarts double in the 6th and a run.
After that walk, he's going to get a visit from Matt Blake here. Got to be ready for first pitch fastball.
And as Blake comes out for the visit, a quick word from Expedia.
So we got a mound visit from the pitching coach.
Back throughout your journey because it matters who you travel with.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Red Sox versus Yankees, the rivalry in New York, Yankee Stadium, on this warm evening here in the Bronx, on the Lewis Sports Network.
Get the job done. 6 for 12. That includes 2 hits from Renfroe.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share the video.
The leadoff guy getting on, right? To get some traffic going until we get into that 2 through 5 with Santana. I could say he sort of beat the shift. It wasn't hit hard, though. No, the shifts are designed to stop hard hitting.
I hope we got to know. Is that Chad Green? Yep, that's Chad Green.
That's the other reason why it's so important Boston gets more on-base production out of that leadoff spot because of the damage the guys behind that spot are doing. Santana's at second. He's got good speed. Verdugo's at first.
Let's see what happens here.
Xander Bogaerts climbs in.
Two runners on, first and second, 7th inning, 1 out. Here's Loizaga. Loizaga and pitches, and it's a foul ball.
It's not a surprise. He's 28, but he's a veteran hitter. Played more than 1,000 games at shortstop, or almost 1,000. Loizaga is just itching for a strike. Needs to get ahead. Got a good fastball, and Sanders just a little bit out front. I like the thought process for a guy who doesn't normally swing at first pitch. That's a case where it made a lot of sense.
He's been one of the best hitters in baseball against high velocity.
Here we go. Bogarts with runners in scoring, with a runner in scoring position here in second. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here's the 0-1 by Loizaga. It's another ball, 2-0. 2-0.
Debuted when he was 20 years old in 2013. Won a ring that first season. Overshadowed then by Big Papi and Pedroia. He had Mookie debut the next year. Bradley and Benintendi around the same time, and he managed to still fly under the radar. But as the rosters turned over, Bogart's clearly one of the faces of this franchise now.
Here's 1 out, 1-1 by Loizaga. Swing and a miss on the sinker. Nice pitch.
Really good breaking ball.
I'm sorry, curveball.
Has thrown, sitting on fastball. You see the tight spin on the
Yeah,
slider.
that was really tight.
You see the top hand come off.
Really
the
nice
bat,
curveball.
knows he got fooled.
Bro, those
Joey
curveball,
mentioned
that curveball that he threw looked like a
two-strike hitter.
fastball.
He tested right here.
This would be a huge out. This would be a huge out if we could get this one. And the pitch, swing, and it's caught. Liner, double play. Xander Bogaerts lines it out to Urshela, throws it to second to force a double play to end the inning. No runs, a hit, one walk. Through 6.5, ladies and gentlemen, get up and stretch. We are still tied at 3 for the Yankees. Miguel Andujar, Gary Sanchez, and Clint Frazier. 7, 8, 9 for the New York Yankees coming up as we get to the bottom of the 7th. Man, that was a huge double play. Huge double play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Hopefully the Yankees can get themselves a rally to get themselves back in front when they took a 2-0 lead and then gave up the lead in the 6th, down 3-2. But let's see if they can get themselves right back and then take the lead. So that would be great. Yo, where my Red Sox and my Yankees fans at, man? Let's continue to get that. Let's continue to get the likes and let's continue to get the views up, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we got ourselves a tight ball game. 3-3 is the score. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. I just feel like the one thing that's missing for this rivalry is, like I said, it's lacking theater. There's nothing like really dramatic about the rivalry. So I think that's what's missing. And like I said, in order to create a movie, you gotta have characters, and I think the characters are missing. That's what makes the rivalry special. That's what you're missing. We're missing personalities. Nothing wrong with having talented players, but you're missing that rivalry. Wow, there goes the lovely 4 train. And I know that's going downtown. No Manny Ramirez, no Jorge Posada. Okay, what I just said, so no Jorge Posada. There's no Mariano Rivera.
It's wrong. It's go back.
No Manny Ramirez.
Don't freeze on a line drive. Go back on a line drive. There's a big difference. He knows he made a mistake.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but no A-Rod. So he's just missing those personalities. And the pitch. And that's going to be fouled away by Andujar, strike 1.
Andujar's 0 for 2 tonight. Started 0 for 13 this year. Went back to the alternate site. Short stay there, but some injury issues across the roster, giving him another opportunity. And since coming back up, he's hitting right around 300. That's included some power lately. 3 home runs in his last 4 games.
Here's the pitch by Whitlock, and lays off. Does he go? No. So that's going to be 1-1.
Good breaking pitches here. was a starting pitcher in the minors. You see him working out the windup.
Shout out to Craig. Shout out.
Surprising bonuses the Red Sox got when they took him in the World
Shout out to Craig Brown. He says no Pedro. True. Oh, Bernie Williams. Yeah, absolutely. Swing and a miss with a changeup strike too. So shout out to Craig Brown. Yeah. I mentioned Pedro. Like I said, there's that drama. Well, in terms of A-Rod, I'm just saying for rivalry purposes, but Alex Rodriguez, let's face it, as a hitter, the ego, swing, and that's foul. And Duhar's a very aggressive hitter. If he gave himself a chance, he could be more patient.
He missed almost all of 2019 following shoulder surgery. Didn't have an everyday job when he got back from that. Back and forth between the majors and the alternate site last year. 21 games played.
Here's the 1-2. Strike three, right down the middle. Right down the middle at the knees for strike three as Andujar is down on strikes. One away.
So the whole kitchen sink. The slider, the changeup, and now 98 comeback
right there.
Two-seamer that catches the bottom corner of the zone.
Right there.
That's a thing of beauty.
Bam.
Saw the spin axis on that two-seamer, about 130. That gives it the run, horizontal run.
One away. Gary Sanchez comes up in a tie game in the seventh.
Here's the pitch. Ball one.
Ball one. This guy's got pretty good stuff, Kenny.
He does, Joe, and it's interesting. The Red Sox saw
Williams says, was his name Bernie Williams? Yes, you're absolutely correct. It is Bernie. Burn, baby, burn. One of the most underrated players and underrated Yankees ever.
Now we're seeing him throw the changeup a lot more. 30% of
We only hear Andy Pettit, Mariano Jeter, Posada, but Bernie Williams.
But we saw the slider the last inning, and he also has a sinker. So ultimately,
I know true Yankee fans know him very well. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be 3-0.
Sanchez 0 for 6 this weekend, 5 strikeouts.
And he knows Sanchez has the green light right here. You just can't pour a fastball in.
Gary Sanchez. Here's a pitch. Strike.
He placed it perfectly once again.
On a 3-1.
Here's the pitch. And the grounder. And ground ball knocked down. And he's going to get up for a base hit. Yeah, Bernie was one of the most clutch hitters in postseason history. That's facts. So Gary Sanchez gets on with a leadoff single after the ball was batted by Bogart and then picked up by Marwin Gonzalez. So he gets on with a base hit.
Bogart plays the shortstop position, gets this ball, but just can't quite corral it. In and out of the glove. And that old carom play we saw earlier in the game didn't work this time.
Yeah, it reached its quota. They will pinch run with Tyler Wade.
Yeah, I like this move. The other night, they had Sanchez at second base and did not pinch run for him. Here, the runner at first, and Wade can go get a bag.
Here's Frazier, won the game on
Cliff Frazier, pitch, and that's going to hit, miss. That's a foul ball, strike one.
Former 5th overall pick of the Cleveland Indians. There's 27 picks before the Yankees went and took Aaron Judge. That tells you the kind of raw ability that's in there.
Single in the third inning. Frazier's 1 for 2.
Good pitch to run on right here.
Gary Sanchez gets back as a pickoff attempt by Whitlock over the ball deck.
Whitlock did not slide step the first pitch.
Bottom of the 7th inning.
Wade has very good speed.
He's got a good lead.
And the pitch. And another pickoff attempt.
It's not because they're overly aggressive. No, the lowest extra base taken percentage, the fewest stolen base attempts.
Probably another pickoff. Let me see. No.
He's not running.
And the ball is hit, and it's bouncing ball grounder. Throw to second and over the first, double play. And that's going to end the inning. All right, so no runs because of the double play. Nobody left on base. At the end of 7, headed to the top of the 8th inning, we are tied at 3 between the Red Sox and the Yankees, man, right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share for the Red Sox. We have Rafael Devers, Hunter Renfroe, and Marvin Gonzalez for the Boston Red Sox. No J.D. Martinez out with an injury, so that's why Renfroe is in the starting lineup. Renfroe is playing right field. That's where J.D. Martinez would be playing, and he also does DH, but because he is out with an injury, Renfroe is playing at right field. Stay tuned. I'm going to be giving a full-fledged breakdown between the Suns and the Lakers of why there's no excuses for one LeBron James between the Suns and the Lakers in their playoff series. All right, so we're just waiting for the commercial to escape so that we can come back. Right now, MLB.TV commercial break is in progress. So usually when I watch these streams, they basically don't show you the commercials. They just let you know that the commercial will be back in progress. See, we're back now. I think the rivalry with these two teams can come back if there's more drama. I guess if there's like more close games between them, I can see that.
Ball tied up in 3 to the 8th inning here in New York. Joe Davis, Tom Verdugo, Ken Rosenthal. Chad Green comes in for the
Here's the pitch. Chad Green with the pitch, and Rafael Devers fouls it off. Started the inning. Strike one. Chad Green, 24 games pitched. 0-3 record, 1.93 ERA, 28 innings pitched, 7 walks, 26 strikeouts.
Fastball was so good at the top of the zone, even better than Tyon's. And he's got a real good curveball. Don't even tempt him because Devers is going to hit the curveball. Just stay hard with the fastball.
And the pitch. And now, wow.
Hit him with a curveball.
Wow, Devers had to duck down.
That's throwing a curveball to a guy you know is a good curveball hitter.
Some defensive changes for you. Aaron Judge has moved over to right. Brett Gardner into the game in center. And Kyle Higashioka now catching with Sanchez getting pitch run for.
Very few hitters can get on top of that high fastball from Green.
Devers
pulls it, hits it into right center field for a base hit. Fielded by Judge. And he will get on first. That ball went right past DJ LeMahieu into right center field for a base hit, fielded by Judge as Devers gets himself a leadoff single at the top of the 8th. And now that's going to bring up Hunter Renfroe.
He just loves to be in these spots. Watch this level swing. Shorter stride, shorter swing.
So the table's set for the middle of the order. Hunter Renfroe, 2 more hits tonight.
He's got 2 for 3, 2 singles. Hunter Renfroe up. And the pitch. Ball.
Inside ball 1. And Renfroe late addition to the lineup with J.D. Martinez getting scratched. Sore wrist. From a slide into second last night. Renfroe's extended his hitting streak to 9 games.
Here's a pitch, and that's fouled away. Strike 1.
Time for the Little Caesars rookie profile here at Whitlock. Good stuff out of the Red Sox bullpen. 18th round pick of the Yankees, as we mentioned, and then a Rule 5 pick this past winter.
Wow.
I mean, literally good stuff. That was impressive 3-pitch mix.
One ball, one strike. Here it comes. Strike 2.
You know, with Whitlock, every game Alex Cora has used him this year except
All right, one with the curveball by Chad Green
tied
for
when
strike
they've been
2.
ahead. That means trust.
Quickly.
Earn that trust very quickly.
No problem, William.
Devers at first after the leadoff.
Here's the pitch.
On 1-2.
And that's going to be popped up. 1 and 2.
And Renfroe cut loose by the Tampa Bay Rays after really, really bad 2020. Hit just 156. The Red Sox pounced on him. A guy that is at 26 or more home runs each of his last 3 full years. Coming in San Diego.
Just had a couple of good passes at that high fastball.
Here's the pitch. And that's fouled away.
Another foul ball. A good swing.
Good swings, yeah. This makes you think you have to go to the breaking ball here. As I mentioned earlier, he's really quieted that waggle in his setup, pre-swing. And in the last 3-4 weeks, he's hit many more balls to the right side hard.
It's wide open here.
You know, he's not looking to hit a ground ball. I'm talking about one off the wall. That's where he's been hitting them. He is a strong dude.
All right, so we got a 1-2 count. Runner on first, that'll be Rafael Devers. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 3-3 tie, top of the 8th inning here in the Bronx.
The 1-2.
Pitch.
Way outside.
So E count is even a 2-2 on the offside pitch on the curve.
The Red Sox saw Hunter Renfroe in the middle of that bad 2020 have his best series at Fenway Park. 2 home runs, 2 doubles in 4 games, and had a great impression on him. So he became available. Looked at it as a really low-risk, high-reward pickup. Thought he'd be a good fit at Fenway.
And the pitch. Swings on the check swing, chases it, and we get 1 gone as Renfroe is down on strikes. 1 away.
Play ball is baseball and softball's initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play the game.
Now that's going to bring up Marvin Gonzalez.
Near you. Go to playball.org and follow at Playball on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. 20,000 fans here today, the largest crowd of the season. 4 of the 20,000 there. And a great atmosphere as these teams get together for the first time this year. Runner at first, 1 out. The hitter's Marwin Gonzalez. Doubled home a run his last time up.
First time in almost 2 years, Yankees, Red Sox with the fans.
Yeah.
They're such a part of this rivalry, even if it's not quite full.
Marwin is 1 for 2 with a walk, a double, and an RBI.
2019, the Red Sox outfielder, the last time outfield they played was Benintendi, Betts, and Bradley. Remember that?
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0.
David Price was pitching.
Yeah. Pine Bloom in the front office doing a great job of threading that needle between turning the roster over, essentially rebuilding the roster. Call it whatever you want, but still competing, still contending while they do it.
Here's the 1-0 by Chad Green. Strike on the outside corner on the fastball. Strike 1.
Gonzalez, one of those short-term pickups, 1 year, $3 million deal, 7 years in Houston, the last 2 in Minnesota. The World Championship with Alex Cora in Houston. On the 1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball upstairs. Strike 2.
Well, it's going to be really interesting, guys. guys to see how the Red Sox handle the deadline. Because Chaim Bloom was not brought to Boston to win one championship and then go into this cycle like they've been in. Kind of gives you a whiplash. They go down, they go up. They want to build a sustainable contender. And we've seen tonight there are some holes in this lineup. So they can upgrade, but they're smack up against the luxury tax threshold. And they're not going to want to trade top prospects. It'll be interesting.
Here's the 1-2. Did he go? No, they said no. Umpire says no. He laid off. Count is even at 2-2.
Well, you see how effective this breaking ball can be. He hasn't landed one in the strike zone yet, but it's so effective because you really have to sit on that high fastball.
Continue to hit that like button, folks.
Gonzalez chases high fastballs at as high a rate as anybody.
All right, the shift is on. Everyone playing more to their left.
Not a good idea against this guy.
Gittins playing close to the bag. Gonzalez.
2-2. Chased the fastball, fouled it off.
Still 2-2. On deck is Enrique Hernandez.
Hernandez on deck. A 3-3 game here in the 8th. Boston looking for its third consecutive win after they were silenced 2 days in a row in Houston to open this very tough stretch. They go Houston, New York, and Houston again over an 11-game span.
Smash the like.
Another 2-2.
And a pickoff attempt. Here's the 2-2. Swing. It's popped. Stumble right in the infield. Urshela comes, and he's able to make the play for the second out of the inning, 2 away. Urshela was playing deep from the shift. Had to come to his right, come all the way into the infield side, and he's able to make the play for the second out of the inning. Our next hitter is Enrique Hernandez.
Leadoff hit from Devers, back-to-back outs from Green. And Hernandez, who has not looked like a couple of days off fixed much, 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts, and 0 for his last 27.
Yeah, it looks like it too. Has not had a real confident swing yet.
All right, so we got a 1-0 count on that pitch by Chad Green. Pitch was a fastball to Enrique Hernandez, center fielder for the Boston Red Sox. We got a Adam Ottavino. That dude was a squat for us coming out the bullpen. And the pitch. Jammed him on the hands, strike 1. Jammed him on the hands and fouled it off.
Like saying, Craig Kimbrell, 2-pitch guy. And once they just show you enough of the breaking pitch, the fastball plays up even more. And he's done that so far tonight.
All right, here's the 1-1. Ooh, 2-1.
There with a fastball, 2-1. Opponents hitting 119 against that pitch this year. That is the pitch that is normally hit for the highest average. Not for him, though.
Well, Hernandez is going to get one right here. And, as long as, location is, if it's high enough, Jack Green is good. Even knowing the hitter's sitting on it.
And another pickoff attempt.
We've seen through the years, though, some big moments with the Dodgers in the postseason. Hernandez, when he gets one where he wants it, when he's feeling right, he can hit it a long way.
Here's the 2-1, another pickoff attempt.
When he is right, Joe, and you've seen it many times, he likes to hit the ball out front, even on high velocity. In his career, his slugging percentage to the pull side is almost 800. He hit 7 opposite field home runs in his career, so his power is to the pull side. He likes to hit fastballs out front. See if he can be on time against a very good fastball.
All right, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, just not confident again to keep your strike zone with the count in your favor. Yeah, you're
Listen to the crowd.
Yes, you know it's coming, but you have to still control the strike zone even when you get the pitch you were looking for.
Listen to this crowd. Runner on first, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch, and it is hit down the line, left field line, base hit. Here comes Devers. He is going. Wow. And Enrique Hernandez with a RBI double as Devers scores from first, and the Red Sox take a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 8th.
So impressive. Yeah, you know a fastball is coming, but that pitch was up. Watch the way he flattens out this stroke, gets right on top of it. Right hand turns over. There's no working underneath the baseball, and he scores this one. Again, as I mentioned,
a huge hit by Enrique Hernandez, and Devers scores all the way from first on the RBI double. And the Red Sox take a 4-3 lead.
Takes advantage of Devers being moving with a pitch, comes all the way into score, and the Red Sox are back in front on a 2-out double from Kike Hernandez, who hadn't had a hit since last week, Tuesday.
And how about Devers running there?
Well, you're talking about wanting Tyler Wade to get put in motion.
All right, here's Christian Vasquez, the catcher for the Boston Red Sox. 4-3, they lead. They take the lead in the 8th. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That's just good baseball. You're scoring a guy from first base on a double to left field in Yankee Stadium.
Here's the windup and the pitch, and that's going to be a strike.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly 0-2 count. Runner on second. Red Sox with a chance to add more here in the top of the 8th inning. They lead 4-3 on an RBI double by Enrique Hernandez, center fielder for Boston. We have a curveball and a 4-seam fastball thrown by Chad Green. That was Hernandez's 9th double of the season. Here's the 0-2. Ball. 1 and 2.
Hey, Joe, earlier you talked about Bogarts not being mentioned enough among the elite shortstops. I feel that way about Devers among the great young players in the game today. He's still only 24. We got great ones. Tatis, Soto, Acuna. Don't forget about Rafi Devers.
He's still just 24 and is all over the leaderboard since he debuted. He's gotten in much better shape. He's made improvements defensively. Still not great there, but much better than when he broke in.
The body language in the box reminds me of Soto. He wants to be there in those big spots.
Here's the 1-2. Swing. And it down the line. Down the line. And it goes past. Judge fields this. Hernandez is going to score. And just like that, Christian Vasquez gets himself an RBI double, and the Red Sox take a 5-3 lead.
Didn't hit it hard, but man, is that a huge hit with a tack-on run.
Shout out to Anthony DeLuca. He says, Red Sox. Okay, you got a Red Sox fan. Appreciate you. Seasons Ref says, who do you want to win? I'm a Yankees fan, so I want him to win. But again, and it sucks because obviously Boston's up. But again, I respect the Red Sox, so I'm not here to, All right, shout out to Leo Casamento. He says Red Sox. We got a Red Sox fan. All right, thank you for coming on the stream. All right, so we got Red Sox fans up in here. Like I said, I know it's a rivalry thing, but again, out of respect, give Boston credit. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be off the plate. I mean, Chad Green didn't get hit hard. The The Red Sox just did a great job of putting the ball right where they needed to put it on the last three hits, and they took an advantage. My man Jared, what's up? Smash a like, hit that subscribe. I know as a Yankee fan, it pains me. It's upsetting. Here's a pitch, and that ball is off the plate.
Early in this game about the Red Sox hunting fastballs, a really good contact hitting team. For me, the two biggest at bats of this game, Devers on the fastball for the 2-run single off Tyone, and then Hernandez, the double on the fastball from Chad Green. Two fastballs, very difficult to hit. Two hitters got on top of those fastballs in big spots.
Oh, Yankees are talented too. We got to get this rivalry going again. Like I said, we're missing the characters that we need. We're missing the characters. The Jorge Posadas, the Pedro Martinez, the Manny Ramirez's, the Big Poppies. They were the guys that made the rivalry fun. We're missing those kind of guys. I mean, the Carlton Fisk, the Bill Lees, the Greg Nell. We're missing that. We're missing that. That's what we're missing. The Jim Rices, the Fred Linds. That's what we're missing in this rivalry. Yeah. The offense is pretty bad, but the pitch. Oh man, Dahlbeck hits it deep to center field, going back, and it is gone. 2-run home run for Bobby Dahlbeck, and the Red Sox take a 7-3 lead in the inning. Shout out to Anthony. He says, you're the kind of Yankee fan that I wouldn't hate, but some OMG. Oh, yeah. I mean, the fam. Listen, man. I can say the same with the Red Sox, man. I'm like, yo, there's some Red Sox fans I appreciate, but then there's other ones I'm just like, oh, my goodness. I mean, it goes both ways. So, but, I mean, I can understand. But, man, this stinks. I don't get Chad Green. He keeps trying to challenge these hitters with the fastball, and that's how he's been getting rocked. And Bobby Dahlbeck just hit a 2-run home run, and the Red Sox are now up by 4 runs. They lead 7-3. Hit it to straightaway center field, and Chad Green is gone. He allowed 4 runs in this inning. Yep, Jeter, Reggie Jackson, Mickey Rivers, facts. Thurman Munson, Ron Guidry. I mean, I could go on and on. Bucky Dent. We're missing all those guys. Trot Nixon, Bill Mueller, Todd Walker. We're missing all those guys. Mariano. So made the rivalry special. Anonymous says the Yankees are going to be 500. That's where they belong. I mean, so far they're over 500, but if they keep playing poorly, I mean, it won't be long till they get to 500. And Seasons Refs is excited. He says, let's LFG. Let's effing go, Red Sox. As a Yankee fan, this is killing me. All right, so we got Wandy Peralta. I'm so pissed off with Chad Green. He just kept challenging all these hitters with fastball. Well, the one that he threw to Hernandez was not bad. It's just Hernandez just leveled his swing on the high fastball, and he was just able to turn on it to left. Give him credit. Because the pitch was not bad. Well, it was bad because it wasn't in the zone, but I'm saying it wasn't bad in terms of how he was able to hit it. So give him credit. But that pitch he just hit through to Bobby Dahlbeck. Like, what the hell? Like, seriously? And just like that, the 8th inning has unraveled. We were in a tight game through 7. 3-3. And just like that, Boston is up 7-3 here in the top of the 8th inning. The Boston Red Sox have 7 runs on 13 hits, no earned runs. No error, excuse me. Yankees with only 3 runs and 6 hits. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure to share. So we're on commercial break. We should be back shortly. The Yankees are bringing in Wandy Peralta, who has a 4.58 ERA. Kano Live says, get this bum off the mound. 2 outs and he gives up hit after hit. Red Sox put 4 in the bottom of the lineup, too. We're supposed to get those guys out. I couldn't agree more. But my thing is, why did he keep going to the fastball? I don't understand that. And just like that, it costs us because now, with the way our hitters have been hitting, Boston Red Sox, 10 hits in the last 16 at-bats. If you guys remember, when the Red Sox scored 3 runs, they got 5 consecutive hits. Peralta, 23 games, 3-1 record, 4.58 ERA. I didn't get to see the rest of it. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. And all of this happened with 2 outs, folks. 2 outs.
The double by Hernandez and the home run by Dahlbeck. First time since 2019 he gave up 3 hits.
And that's going to be a ball 2-2 by Wandy Peralta on the changeup.
2-2 on Santana.
Yeah, this is disappointing.
Only his 5th hit in a Red Sox uniform.
Well, I just got to hope and pray that the Yankees can score 4 to 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. And that ball is hit to Santana. It is going to be boot, left center field. And Frazier makes the play. And that's going to end the inning. The Red Sox, they get 4 runs. They get 4 runs on 4 hits. The big blow, 2-run shot by Bobby Dahlbeck to give the Boston Red Sox a 7-3 lead heading to the bottom of the 8th inning through 7.5. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share the video. And we have DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, and Aaron Judge. Top of the lineup. All right, LeMahieu's 1 for 3. Stanton is 0 for 3. Judge is 0 for 2. Yeah, no, that double play really hurt us. The Hits 200 Pump says the Yankees will not come back. I'm a big Red Sox fan, but if the Yankees can step up, they'll come back. But go Red Sox. Okay. Well, shout out to you. The Hits 200 Pumps. What stresses me out about this Yankee team is that we ground into so many double plays. So many double plays. So many double plays. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. We've had just about the same team with just a couple of minor changes over the last 3 to 4 years. And our offense is down in many categories this year. And we've had just about the same team. And a lot of guys have regressed too. Some of them are starting to get hot again, like Urshela and Torres, but they started off really bad this year, you know. But it's crazy. This Yankee team is really frustrating. But like I said before, this Red Sox team is a good team. I knew they had good hitters. I knew they had Bogarts and Martinez and Devers, but I didn't think they'd be playing this well. But like I said before, you got to give them credit. Got to give them credit.
Well, their differences know no ends. Boston and New York and Boston, Chowda, including the spelling.
Chowda and Chowder. You know how it is in Boston.
4 for the Red Sox in the 8th. Yankees were a strike away from ending that inning with a game tied at.
We had 2 outs and 1 strike away, and we allowed 4 runs, and just like that, we just lost the lead. Just like that. Anyway, bottom of the 8th, we got DJ LeMahieu coming up. Here's Adam Ottavino, former Yankee, 25 games, 2-2 record, 2.91 ERA, 21 2/3 innings, double-digit walks. I didn't get to see the amount. Bad content says the Nets won, so it balanced out. Well, I meant to say if they could step up their game, if they could come back. No, you're good. You're good. Still not a full crowd, huh? People staying away from the park because of COVID. Yeah, there's 20,000 people. I heard that there was 20,000 people in the stands. Can you type a Yankees fan that nobody never gets mad at me? You're chill on both sides, man, and thanks for that. Hey, man, no problem. Like I said, I'm not crazy like these guys. I get crazy for my team, don't get me wrong, but it's like at the end of the day, it's respect. LeMahieu hits it, but it's going to be pop fly to right. Renfroe makes them out for the first out, 1 away. AJ says Yankees are about to lose again. They're on the verge. We got to see what they do at the end of this inning and then the bottom of the 9th if they don't allow any other runs. Yo, facts, bad content. Yo, like, Brooklyn handled their business. Why can't people in the Bronx over here, man? See, they're going to say more things about the Bronx. You see, wow. Okay. You know what I hate? The fact that they're putting fireworks in the Bronx, but we have not made any sparks with our baseball bats, but they want to put fireworks. You might as well put it for Bobby Dahlbeck for hitting that home run in the top of the 8th. All right, here's the 1-0, and that's going to be a strike.
It's the only way he scores on that hit.
Shout out to VT Lad. He says, let's go Red Sox. Okay, we got another Red Sox fan in the building. All right, smash a like. Anonymous says the difference a coach makes look at Joey Cora. The guy gets everything out of his players. We're missing passion, which is why I said I miss Joe Girardi, because he gets the best out of his players. I miss Joe for that. I mean, look at Devers. The man hustled from first to score to give the Red Sox the lead. That's passion. Look at that. Look at that. Judge. No, Stanton swings a grounder to Devers, and he throws it over to Dahlbeck for the first out of the inning. As a Red Sox fan, as the Hits 200 pump say, I'm scared to lose to the Yankees if it's playoff time. You know that we have not met in the playoffs against one another since 2004, and that was when we blew the 3-0 lead to you guys. That's the last time we faced you guys. New York Yankees, look at this. 28 outs on bases, 12 times thrown out at home, 13 stolen bases, 17 stolen base attempts, 31% chance taking an extra base, and 24% of the runners on the base score for us. We're last in all those categories. Here's Judge. And that's going to be a strike by Adam Ottavino, former Yankee, by the way. Kano Live. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We're in a hitter's ballpark, but we can't score runs. The short porch at right. We're in a hitter's ballpark, but we can't score runs. Here's a pitch by Ottavino. Judge hits it, but that's popped over to center field. Hernandez makes the play, and that's going to be this. That's going to end the inning, just like that. All right, so at the end of 8, 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox and Adam Ottavino. Right now, the Red Sox lead by the score of 7-3. Here, headed to the top of the 9th inning. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Leo says Celtics, the Irving decibel killed us. I don't care, man. Look, Girardi did a great job managing our bullpen, and the guy was fiery. He didn't give a crap. Was always there for our guys, no matter what you felt about Joe Girardi. Loved him as a player, loved him as a manager. I don't give a crap. The guy had a heart. He had passion, and he won a world championship with us. It's just we had a lot of injuries during his tenure too, which is what people forget about us. So there were many years where we had to tinker with so many call-ups and different lineups, but he somehow found a way to manage the bullpen. It's just there were years where we had trouble scoring runs too, but this is really bad, and we've had the same team for about 3 or 4 years. VT Lad says, do you think Tampa can stay in first, and if not, who will pass him? Tampa's doing really well right now. Their starting pitching has been great. Give them credit. I mean, hey, the funny thing is, the way that they played during the pandemic, I kind of came into this year, I was like, well, this is going to be a real season. I wonder if Tampa Bay is going to be the same team that they were last year. They got off to a little bit of a slow start, but they've been one of the hottest teams in baseball, and I think they have baseball's best record currently right now. So shout out to Mitch. He says Boone is not it. I totally agree. I don't know why he's still here. I can't stand Aaron Boone. I can't. What I can't also stand is Brian Cashman has such a big ass ego. I wish he was gone too. I mean, the guy thinks he's so special. It's sickening, especially with the fact that he was on. I never understood the firing of Joe Girardi either. I was shocked when it happened.
Check out the latest official merchandise and the largest
I never understood it.
Jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more.
All right, top of the 9th inning, ladies and gentlemen. We have Alex Verdugo, who is 2 for 3.
Alex Verdugo to lead it off. Really enjoyed listening to Alex tonight.
It's amazing how many games Aaron Boone has won.
He's been productive tonight.
We went to an ALCS, okay, but I haven't liked his decision making even in the playoffs. In the pitch, strike one.
That is strike one.
I totally agree with you, Mitch. I totally agree. Brooks Krisky, 2 games, 4.5 ERA, 2 innings pitched, 2 walks and a strikeout this year. I'm gonna kill Chad Green. And the pitch. And that's gonna be fouled away. Strike 2. Have you seen how they are trying to ban the shift in baseball? Oh, minor leagues?
You get to know these players.
Or here? Or in the majors?
As they really are, not a Zoom conference these days.
Well, it's funny because Alex Verdugo was even saying it. Like, why are certain hitters getting shifts when they shouldn't? Swing and a miss, strike 3. Verdugo down on strikes. So that's the first out of the inning here in the top of the 9th.
I need 100% capacity back. He made a good pitch.
That was a changeup.
It was a good pitch. It was like a cutter inside. Come on. I got a hit. I'm 1 for 2. I got a double. Hey, I'm not looking at the signs or positioning, but I'll get better at it, right? I look at the front of the plate, but I got you, though. My bad. Hey, what's up, bro? Congratulations, Bobby, okay?
That's what's up, man.
It's a really interesting conversation there.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. Alex Verdugo is really growing on me. He really is. That dude is that guy's a good dude, man. I like Alex Verdugo. I'm gonna be cheering for this guy. Alex Verdugo, he may be with the Red Sox, but the guy is a good dude. He's a really good dude. I appreciate Alex Verdugo. He's a guy. He's a guy that I totally hang out with. That's cool. All right, nice pitch by Brooks Krisky. Swing and a miss on the outside corner, strike 2.
Sometimes it's very clear how that message is.
Why are they trying to eliminate the shift in the minors?
Sometimes all it takes is a shot.
That's interesting. That's interesting that they want to go that way. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, and Bogarts is down on strikes for the second out of the inning. And here in the top of the 9th.
Baseball Night, America's featured artist of the week is Cess. Here's a look at one of his Topps Project 70 cards.
Yeah, man. He was part of that trade where Mookie went to the Dodgers. Man, but that makes you even think how good the Dodgers have been with the talent that they have. You know, the fact that they have Alex in there, but he's a good solid hitter though. He may not be Mookie Betts. I mean, Mookie Betts is clearly such an impactful player, and I believe obviously he's the better player than Alex. But Alex is a good solid hitter, good dude, man. Devers pops it over the third base side. Urshela is there, and he makes the play for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Brooks Krisky. Headed to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees as the Red Sox are right now up 7-3. We have Gio Urshela, Gleyber Torres, and Chris Gittens. 4, 5, and 6 for the New York Yankees. Last chance for them. All right, where is I would go Verdugo over Benintendi. I would. Seeing them both, I see that Verdugo is a better player, slightly better player than him. Season Rep says Devers, Verdugo, and Martinez and Bogarts are my players. Like I said, the Red Sox have good hitters. I just kind of question how the pitching was going to do. And I know you guys are still missing Chris Sale. Like, Chris Sale automatically makes your rotation stronger once you guys get him back, because I know you guys are missing him. Duran is killing it in the minors. I hope it translates to the big leagues. He's in your farm system, right? Well, this is the first time that I've seen the first baseman that we just called up, Chris Gittens. He's 27. They spoke to his dad like around the 3rd inning. I think it was the 3rd inning, and no, I think it was the 3rd or 2nd. And I think Ken Rosenthal, he asked him, he said, if you would have thought it took 7 years, like would you have said what you have said about, putting in the hard work to come back to the majors? And he said he still would have said it. And I said, you know what, that's a good father, because he kept that work ethic and said that you got to put in the work if you want to get there, because you got the talent, but you got to put in the work. So, like I said, hard work beats talent. You got the talent, but the hard work, man, enhances that talent.
Football coach Frank Navarro passed away Sunday at the age of 91. Spent time at Columbia, Princeton, also coached a Division III school, a 1977 national championship game. Frank survived by
smash the like, hit that subscribe.
Includes our colleague here at Fox Sports, PT Navarro. So PT and the Navarro family, you guys are all in our thoughts and prayers.
Evaldi's a solid pitcher. He's good. He's good. And the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Brandon Workman is in the game. 11 games, 0-2 ER, 0-2 record, 7 ERA, 9 innings pitched, 7 walks, 13 strikeouts. Continue to smash the like button if you have not. Make sure to hit that subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. The Sports Network giving you Red Sox Yankees bottom of the ninth. Red Sox with a 7-3 lead. Rochelle 2 for 3, single, double, and run. Here's the pitch, and that ball is hit. It looks like it's blooped. Oh no! Oh wow! Wow! Verdugo makes the play. Really nice defense by Verdugo. Like I said, Verdugo is an entertaining dude, man. Like that dude. Really like that dude.
His friends out there in left field stands at Yankee Stadium got to applaud this one. With the effort.
Yes, he did.
You know he's going to go back and have a word or two with him.
Yeah, he did. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Ball one.
It would probably pain those Yankees fans out there. I bet if they were being honest, they'd tell you, closet Verdugo fans now.
Now they are. Yeah, he won them over.
Here's Glaber, 2-run home run, sacrifice fly.
Torres, who had a 2-run homer tonight, watches a breaking ball.
Renfroe low-key having his best season right now. He's done well. He's done well. He's done well. He's doing better than I thought. And he's hit well today. He's 2 for 3. And that's ball inside by Workman. 2-1.
He'll just keep throwing it. It's like a shooter. This is his first 5 jumpers. He's not going to be shy about shooting. Keep throwing it.
All right, here's the windup and the pitch, and that's going to be a strike, and that's going to even the count, 2-2.
You get that call, give me good luck.
Seeing more of that pitch. You know, Tyler Glasnow of the Rays.
Did you play baseball or something? Because I'm in my season right now. I did when I was in high school. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, strikes him out. I also did it when I've also done it when there's moments where I still also play baseball with friends for fun. You know, we'll go out to the field and play, so it keeps me interested in the game. All right, Yankees down to their final hitter right here, last chance. Here's Chris Gittins, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts on the ground out. Here's the pitch, and there is a ball by Workman.
You don't want to be compared to those 68 Yankees. Their batting average is the lowest in a full season in the history of the live ball era. That goes back to 1920. The Mariners in the
all right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball 2-0. Man, I really would like for Chris Gittins to get a hit. It'd be really nice. There goes Chris Gittins' family.
Worst offensive teams the Yankees have had. In '68, of course, was the year of the pitcher.
Yep. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike 2. So 2-1.
Again, you know that the offensive environment is a difficult one to live in right now, but it is for everyone.
We have adult leagues back home in Arkansas where I play whenever I'm there for the summer. Oh, that's cool. Here's the 2-1, and that's going to be a ball 3-1.
And it's now more than a third of the way into the season.
Remember, folks, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network, Yankees, Red Sox. I'm supposed to do the Astros against the Blue Jays tomorrow, but
tomorrow keeps coming and going. And
I think I'm going to do Yankees, Red Sox tomorrow. Here's the windup and the pitch, and that ball is low, ball 4. So Gittins draws himself a walk in his final, well, it could be his final at bat. With 2 outs. Let's see who the next hitter is. It is going to be Brett Gardner, who's pinch hitting. Hasn't played all game. 192 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 547 OPS.
Gardner, like a lot of these guys, struggle under the worst numbers of his career.
Shout out to Brett Gardner.
One of those left-handed components, which they have very few of. At this point, really, it's just Gardner, Odor, and Tyler Wade, the few times that he's in there.
It's amazing. I'm watching the Yankees 2 straight nights.
Oh, Alaska? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Arkansas's AR, not AK. My bad. I confused the abbreviation of the letters of the state. My fault. Arkansas's AR, not AK. You're right. I mixed that up. So my bad. I'm still in Babe Ruth, but our team is stacked, so it's really fun. We mercy rule the best team in the state. Wow. Look at that.
Good takeaway from tonight for the Yankees. Torres hitting a home run. I've been searching for more of those. Another hit for LeMahieu as he starts to come out of it. Same thing for Urshela. He had 2 hits.
There's Gardner on the 1-0. Runner on first with 2 outs.
Not looking like enough.
Pitch by Workman. Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
When you're adrift at sea, you grab onto any life preserver or anything floating to stay afloat. And for me, those 2 guys you mentioned are showing much better signs with their swings, LeMahieu and Torres.
No problem, VT lad. Take care. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball, so the count is now 3-1.
But quickly, you need to start showing results and not just better mechanics.
Oh, looks like the catcher, I think, is pinch hitting for Gary Sanchez.
9th loss out of the last 12.
Higashoka.
And falling 5.5 back.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike right down the middle, 3-1.
So here's a wrap-up tomorrow. Teams not facing each other over the first 2 months. All 19 meetings back then from June 1st on. I like it that way.
Yeah. It's like dessert, right?
That's
why I don't want dessert first course.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be check swing. Did he go? Nope. He said nope. That's going to be a walk.
First and second with 2 guys.
So the Yankees have got runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Might be a pitching change here with 2.
Alex Cora going to the bullpen.
Mess with this getting too close. Cora's going to bring in his closer, Barnes. How about that? With 2
Okay, so Brandon Workman is out of the game.
Finish the job. Barnes comes in.
All right, so now they're going to bring up a new pitcher right now coming out of the bullpen. So Alex Cora will take him out. So that's his night is done, and he'll come in. The hit says it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and he says so Yankees still have a chance. Well, so far right now, the next hitter's coming up, and that would be, man, I'm so disgusted with Gary Sanchez. It's like it's a shame that he has no value because he can't hit. This is what the 3rd straight season he's hit under 200. It's been disgusting, unbelievable. Like I'm tired of him. It's crazy how we're in a hitter's ballpark and we can't score runs. That's just crazy. Judge and Stanton, I feel like their power to me is kind of down because, one, they're not pulling the ball as much, and now they're focused more on contact, but they're not even getting really line drives. So the ball's been put in play a lot more in the infield. And then Chad Green in a 3-3 tie gives up 4 runs in the top of the 8th. That was pitiful. But right now, we got 2 runners on. Let's see what happens. After this, after Higashioka, we have Clint Frazier, and then we're back to the top of the lineup. But right now, there's 2 outs. Hopefully, those 2 hitters can get on, and we score like a run or so to get those guys back in the game. So it's going to have to be we'll see. This commercial break is taking a long time. It should not be that long.
So, Alex Cora walked out to the mound with a groan there, not wanting to have to use his closer in a 4-run game, but two base
goes
runners
Yankee
here
Stadium.
for the Yankees. Back-to-back walks issued by Workman.
7-3 is the
He
score.
goes to his closer Barnes.
Well, you're right. It shows you just how aggressively Alex Cora manages this team, even in the 9th inning, holding this lead. Closer time.
Shout out to Juan Rodriguez. Appreciate you.
Been a whole lot different this year.
He says awesome stream. All right, thank you. Appreciate that.
The zone, not chasing strikeouts. The walk rate has been more than cut.
I would say Chad Green, because if it was the bullpen, that would have been everybody who came out the bullpen. But this was more so Chad Green. He screwed up more than anything. I put the loss on him. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
That's been the difference, actually.
We have Matt Barnes.
Strikes is over 70%. A big change.
There's Kyle, 187 average.
A guy with really good stuff used to be much too passive with good stuff. He's been filling up the strike zone, gets behind right here.
Who would have thought we'd see the day where they've got to go get Barnes because there's a lack of control.
What's the name of the song by Fall Out Boy? Here's the pitch, and that's going to be another ball, 2-0. Okay.
I like what the analytics team in Boston did with Matt Barnes.
So what's going on with the Yankees here?
What if we told you you could throw your fastball right down the middle, and 92% of the time you'd have a positive outcome, either an out or a strike? So yeah, of course I'd throw it down the middle. And the major league numbers do show that. First pitch fastball.
Special like it, that subscribe.
92% of the time, it's a strike or an
I haven't heard the song Immortal. I'll check it out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away. Strike one.
So that's a way of analytically saying, don't give hitters too much credit, and your stuff is too good to nibble around the edges. Get ahead, control the count. And actually, as a staff, Boston has done that much better this year.
I mean, I hear the crowd's trying to chant "Let's go Yankees." Sounds kind of small, but
very quietly, the bullpen has been a strength when coming in. That was one of the questions. What would the 9th inning look like? The rest of the game leading up to it look like from a pitching standpoint? Barnes to Higashioka.
Hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the 2-1. Oh, damn. What a breaking ball, man. Right in the middle of the plate. Strike two. Right in the middle.
Grew up in Bethel, Connecticut, cheering for the Yankees.
Marcelo Hernandez says, hi, man. Good stream, but just wondering why is Betts a Red Sox behind you? Oh, no, that was just a thumbnail. Yankees-Red Sox rivalry. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a thumbnail.
2 on, 2 out, 9th.
Green screen effect. All right, here's a 2-2. Oh, he swings him out. Struck him out. Kyle is out. And that is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So the Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Yankees 7-3 on that strikeout to Kyle Higashioka. And that is going to be the end of the ball game. As the Red Sox win 7-3, they now move to 35-23, while the Yankees now could go to 31-28. Whitlock will get the win. Chad Green gets the loss, and Matt Barnes will get to save his 14th of the season. Now AL East standings: Tampa Bay 37-23, Boston 35-23. They're one game behind Tampa for the top spot in the AL East. Toronto's 30-26, and the Yankees were now 5.5 out for first place. So that hurts. And shout out to Marcelo Hernandez. No problem. All right, take care. Smash a like. And continue to hit that subscribe. So now with that loss, we're now 3 games above 500, and the Red Sox are now 12 games above 500 with this win. All righty, man. So, man, tough loss. We just struggled hitting pretty much most of the night. And I noticed that the Yankees score runs early, and then after they score runs early, they just stop hitting the rest of the game. That's another thing with the Yankees. And if they score a few runs. We're averaging less than 4 runs a game as a baseball team in a hitter's ballpark. So, that's a great point. All right, shout out to Season Reps. Anyway, shout out to all new subscribers. Appreciate you guys coming on through, checking out the game. This is Lewis Sports Network saying have a good night. Appreciate you guys coming on through. I think I'm going to nix the Astros game, and I'm going to put the Yankees and Red Sox to do that one next. So then I'll be back for that one for game 2. But anyway, guys, take care. Have a wonderful night. This is Lewis Sports Network saying bless up, live, laugh, love. So Ryan, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, share. And you guys already know my motto. I am gone. Have a wonderful night, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Take care, everybody.